Today's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
All right. We got a great show. What a great show. We've been doing the show for 110,000 years. We've had fans. We've lost fans. We've gained more fans. But you know what? We're back. The You Know What Dude podcast is back. I sound shitty as usual. Now I sound better. Zach, don't panic. We got a great show for tonight. I mean, holy fucking Toledo. We have a great show tonight. I want to thank my man over at Comedy Artwork right here. He sent me these. He has these great little comedyartwork.com for comedy design. A little man named Brian. We've had him on the show before a long time ago. He does these great. He does a lot of comics. He does that artwork. Great. What is that noise?
The AC.
Okay, can you shut that mic off that is in front of the AC?
The one that lights it?
I mean, that mic right there.
This is off.
Is that off? What really?
Yeah.
It's so loud. Oh my God, I can't wait to fucking redo the studio. But all kinds of great ones. He has a magnet. He gave me a magnet auto in George. How great is that? And there's, of course, me, Billy Burr, Joe Rogan. It actually looks the same, just different stages of fat. You're like, terrible. Fucking look at this. It really does. I mean, it looks like, here's at the, the beginning of the career, when the career pops, and then at the end, when the show gets taken off and you get fucking #MeToo and you fucking eat your way into Westchester.
It's like a Pokemon evolution chart.
All right. Well, there you go. You can, whatever kids listen to that and left. Yeah. Whatever 9-year-olds got that one. Who the fuck knows Pokemon?
It would be insane if 9-year-olds were listening to this.
I guarantee nobody. First of all, that was a joke. It was called sarcasm. You woke son of a bitch. And number two, my point was nobody,
no less.
Nobody fucking knows a Pokemon joke.
I knew it.
Yeah, because you're a nerd from a.
Mush do a Pokemon joke.
Pokemon joke. Is that their lawyer?
Oh my God.
You think these fucking losers don't watch Pokemon and play Pokemon all the time?
Of course he does. Look, he looks like a Pokemon, a Mexican Pokemon.
Wow, you kind of do. What?
How
You literally look like a Snorlax right now, actually.
I don't even know what that is. So
bring up the Snorlax.
Bring it up.
Let's see what
That's my job. And I'm doing my job.
I fucking think that's adorable. Thank you for the compliment. I would love to be a Snorlax.
You look like a Snorlax.
And now I'm gonna have to deal with fucking all these goddamn photoshops of my face in a Snorlax. First of all, Snorlax looks like he enjoys his life.
Yeah.
He has the same toenails as me too. Oh, my toenails are so bad that Dawn makes me paint them when we go on vacation.
What?
Yeah, I paint my big toe because it got that fungi on it. I have a joke about it. My toe has fungus, but she made me paint it.
What color?
Black. So it's the only thing that
cover it.
That covers it.
Black?
Yeah.
So you look like a weird punk rock teen?
I look like a punk rock fucking Snorax. Whatever the fuck it is. Anyways, big party yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was great, right? I love that.
It was so fun.
It was very fun. It was a great. I think next year, every year I put these parties on. You guys, my fans of mine, know that we have a big party. It's the Max birthday party, and I invite all my comic friends up. And it started from Patrice's parties. He used to have these barbecues. And then when I moved up country, Keith was like, "Come on, stupid, get this barbecue going. Let's do this," And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So I started doing the barbecue. And we had at Max's party when he was younger. It really didn't, whatever. He was 1 or 2. I think he was 2 at the time. And now it's huge. Now it's fucking big.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many kids there now with their parents. Now they're friends of ours. You have to make friends. A couple of years ago, they were just coming in. Now I know these people. Mm-hmm. I actually like these people.
There's a lot of kids. There was like 20 kids.
A lot of kids, man. But we worked it out. Mm-hmm. We got a magician. We got a clown. You got kids? Get a clown. That's it. Just get
Starvey.
Not Starvey. I hired a clown, you fucking... I can't say it. Wait, I know your parents.
Bobby, whisper to me. I'll say it.
Fucking dumb whore.
Yeah, dumb whore. Got her.
Thank you.
Yeah. We
Max did something really cute to me when I walked in.
Nice boobs. What did he say?
I was like, hey, Max, happy birthday. And I had my big glasses on.
Yeah.
And he goes, who are you? In your voice, basically. And I took them off and I go, it's Gabby. And he goes, oh my God. And he walks away, comes back with a purple lay and just puts it around my head. And he goes, thanks for coming.
Aw,
Isn't that
I got
so
a good
cute?
kid, man. I got a good kid.
He's great.
I got a good fucking kid, and I'm very excited that I have a good kid. Because there's some shit kids.
Or what he said to Jim's son
What did he say to Jim's son?
when they were playing the drums.
What? What did he say?
Remember Don told you?
I forget. What was it?
Oh, they were playing the drums and they finished playing and he goes, you like cigars?
He went over to my cigar humidor, my standing English humidor. That was a great party, but I think next year I'm going to split it up. I'm going to do Saturday, all kids, Sunday, everybody, because I couldn't invite everybody, and it was supposed to rain. And if it rained, I was going to have to bring everybody inside, so I had to uninvite some people, and I had to pray that some people didn't show up because it wound up being beautiful. So we could have had more people, but whatever. It's all good. Great time. Mike showed up. Everybody showed up except for Chris. Zach, you didn't fucking come. For who? For me. You work for me. Okay. When are you going to come and hang out with us? I love you guys. All right, I love you too, but...
Bobby, your backyard is like a paradise for children. It's
What do you mean?
unbelievable. Like you
It's
had
a
like
paradise.
you had like the pirate ship and the zip line
Yeah.
and all that stuff. That was like
I do.
unbelievable.
I do have a pirate ship. I have a zip line. I have...
the jungle gym thing with the rock wall.
yeah, I got a lot of stuff for my
cool.
kid. Yeah.
It's great.
It is a cool little backyard. It was a lot of fun. I bought the what was it, the bouncy house. It's a fucking massive bouncy house. Marina Franklin went in it, and fell down the slide. I just remember half her boob came out, and I just remember all the comics just staring at her boob. Well, and then my babysitter. Jesus Christ.
Poor girl.
Well, I mean, look, I love my baby. This is the best babysitter we ever had. She is the fucking best. Me and Dawn love her. She's just great with Max. Like most babysitters, hi, how are you? It's like she comes in, she's funny. She's fucking, her and Max have a good time. She makes us laugh. She's hilarious. I remember yesterday she's walking out. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? And she's walking out. It's in her back pocket. And then I'm just like, hey. She goes, it's in my back pocket, right? And I go, yeah. But, you know, she showed up yesterday like looking like J-Lo, and every fucking comic doc, well, who's that? I'm like, it's my babysitter. Are you stupid? What's wrong with you?
Get
Lewis
her in the bouncy house.
Lewis goes, I'll give her $6,000 to babysit James in the city. All right, well, let's announce. He's a little early because he's fucking new. Most comics. No, it's true. The vets come late.
They come late.
They come on time or late.
Yeah, mostly
new,
late.
The new guys come in right 10 minutes early.
They're excited.
I like being punctual.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, you do.
6 minutes.
So, no, it's not now. You came in fucking 5 minutes ago. Let's introduce our guest, Mike.
We have Andy Fiori, everybody.
Is your mic on?
I don't know.
Mike, turn his mic up. Would you fucking stop trying to sabotage Mike?
Andy Fiori, guys.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Hi. Thanks for having me.
It's going to be a big show tonight.
Great.
All right. So
I'm ready.
A lot of people in here. Is that is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Well, who's it? That's not you.
It's me.
Who is that?
Come on.
Why is your hand so big?
Yeah.
That doesn't even look like
I
you.
never noticed that before. Oh, my God.
Your fucking hand is massive.
Holy shit, look at it.
It's probably a fisheye.
Is it fish eye?
It might be.
Fisheye picture.
Yeah, but you look different. You look nerdier. Like in life, you look rock and roll.
It's 4 years ago.
Okay. So
Debut kind of leads that one.
Your beard was thinner now.
Beard's a little thinner, hair's a lot shorter.
Keep going.
God, that was a good look for me, wasn't it?
Keep going. Keep going.
Kind of tiptoeing around the
weight thing.
gain.
Yeah, you I don't know if you actually jumped over it. Not that you can jump anymore, but you.
You really, God, look at that hair. And that's it.
I know, and
my hand's big.
My fat belly caught up to my hand.
I have this big barbecue I have every year, and everybody went, and it was a fucking blast. And this is the best part: everybody left at the exact right time.
It was perfect.
That's the best.
Around 5 something, everybody was like, "All right, we're gone." I was like, Thank you. And listen, I suggest this to anybody who has a big party. Get like a cleaning service. If you have somebody that comes to your house every couple weeks, have them come in, spend the fucking money. She is the fucking best. She was
amazing.
She cleans as the party's going. She cleans. So at the end of the night, when it's over and everybody's gone, everything's clean. Dishes are done. Everything's clean. Everything's organized. Me and Donna just have to take down a couple things, and it's done. I smoked a fat bat. Me and my buddy Joe just sitting there, just a big backyard we had like 60 people there, kids, clowns, bunnies.
Amazing.
Fucking Rich Voss. We had a lot of people, man.
That's
good
great.
food too. Oh yeah, it was a good time.
I had my cleaning lady come the other day.
Yeah.
And you forget about it. Like I let her in at like 9 a.m.
Oh Jesus.
And then you go out and you do your day, but you forget. So when you come home, you go, oh,
yeah.
That great feeling of walking in.
Do you have a house?
I have a 1-bedroom apartment.
Well, you have a cleaning lady for a 1-bedroom apartment, you lazy piece of shit.
Dude, it is one of the great luxuries of life.
There they are.
Sally.
What's up, guys? Sit right there.
That's what I said. Thank you.
What?
He goes, I thought we started at 9.
We do. We started a little. Listen.
I saw you downstairs. You could have told me I would have came up.
Bob,
I know.
Can I explain?
What kind of person does that?
Listen. First of all, listen to me.
Yeah, let him pee.
All right, go pee.
God.
You can't attack me and then go pee.
I attacked. I didn't.
What's
Hi.
up, you?
How are you?
I'm good. We started. I'll explain it when he comes out because I'm not doing it twice because everybody knows I can't do things twice.
Oh God.
I have what? What do you mean, God?
It's gonna be one of those.
Oh, somebody did their hair. Jesus.
Somebody blew her hair out
Oh my
today.
God! For the podcast.
I had to wash it.
Oh my God!
I took a train from Baltimore. I had to wash it.
It's so funny. I've been following I follow you and Andrew now on Instagram.
Hi.
I can't fucking stop.
I love
I'm
it.
addicted.
I'm excited.
To you guys yelling at each other. The Cheez-It thing. Cheez-Its are for men.
Yeah.
He said Cheez-Its are
I
for
pulled
men.
out Cheez-Its today on the train. He lost his shit. It was awful.
It made me so because I think he's right.
No. Shut up. That's because you're a man.
I think no one wants to see a girl go. Nobody wants to see
I wouldn't
that.
show that part. I go to the bathroom like a person.
I was laughing. Then your bun on your head. Why did the bun bug him?
I don't know. I think that's why we broke up too. He said I used to put my hair in a knot when I would
Wait
wash.
a minute. I didn't even know you guys dated.
Oh, that's my second ex-fiance. I
You
make
were-
a lot of
engaged?
mistakes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You were engaged to Andrew?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't fucking know that, Eleanor.
Well, thanks for paying attention. I thought my love life was. I'm just kidding. Who cares? It's just silly. But people are like, "You guys still tour? Are you guys still smashing?" Like that's all people think of.
Listen, man, it was fucking.
How'd that go, Sal?
I like to talk about it actually.
First of all,
Serious.
I'm gonna let
A question.
What's wrong?
How old are you now?
That's a fucking personal. How old are you?
I'm 42.
I'm 48.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm having this thing, and I don't mean to hijack the
Oh, no,
conversation,
I
but you
Second.
asked.
Hi.
I did
And
ask.
I was actually going to genuinely ask.
She asked.
It was me, but whatever. We all look alike.
And I'm glad
doing
you took credit for Eleanor.
Thank you.
You said go ahead. You gave me the go ahead.
It's very show business right now. Go ahead. You guys are both lying. I don't lie.
So womeny.
And new things happened the last couple of years where, like, I used to pee, and then when I was done peeing, I knew.
Yeah. You don't
Like,
do
I was done peeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I pee,
Yeah.
and I kind of keep peeing
Yep.
for quite some time.
Yeah. It's
I wish we
can I
were
tell you what it
recording
is?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is. It's your prostate.
Okay.
Do you stick your fingers in your bum when you come?
I hope so.
No. Every other time.
That was
No,
you
I've
ever-
never done that.
Have
no.
you ever done anything to your bum hole?
No.
You don't have any. All right. So you got to go get your prostate checked out.
What do you mean by anything?
Huh?
Anything?
stop
Yeah, like
so
anything.
broad.
Yeah, a broad. You can put a broad's finger in your ass. That's basically what I'm talking about. You get these fucking broads that like sticking fingers in your asshole. make sure she's an
So
esthetician
hot.
though, so her fingernails are small. You don't want a waitress from the Bronx lose a diamond in your asshole. Listen to me, dude. I'm telling you, what happens is your prostate. it might be a little fucked up. You might have to squeeze your asshole and prostate. I'm kidding. That's a dog.
You're
You son of a bitch.
I know.
No, seriously, I'm not kidding you about the prostate.
Can I do this, or is this not frowned upon?
Because you don't want to fuck up your hair.
No, not at all. My ears get hot. Is that
Yes,
all right?
you
If
can,
I
yeah.
make sure I put my mouth
Yeah.
up to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just
Thank
not
you.
talk over each other because that's what they're for.
Okay.
Anyways, your prostate as you get older gets a little fucked up, so you pee longer. In the morning, it takes forever for me to pee. It's awful. And now when I pee, I have to like lean over the toilet because I think I'm done, but I'm not, and the little dribbles on the floor. And then I'm like, I gotta clean this
Well,
fucking
it doesn't.
floor.
I anticipate it, but this is new. This is like only the last
Yeah, you gotta get your
couple of years. It's kind of annoying.
You got
really.
well, it's a dude. Yeah,
If you're in a hurry,
yeah, you
no,
can't.
but you end up peeing like an
I get it.
extra like minute and a half.
That's why old people are never in
You're like
hurries.
in the airport or something.
Yeah, they're never in a hurry.
Oh, never in a hurry. That's
Wow.
You have-
Okay.
you have to
is
slow
that
everything
just a
down.
male thing?
Do you get?
great. I think so.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
So when you're
prostate.
when you're done
ours
peeing,
just
you're done
comes
peeing.
out. We have
Okay.
to wear Depends.
yeah, it's like a horse
after
with
a
them.
certain-
Just yeah. There's no.
Your
no.
bladder can fall out.
You
It's
can't-
a fun time for
Yeah,
women.
our pee hole's this big. They just have a thing that just.
It's called a gap. It's open.
Mind it.
Do you know it was until high school that I realized that a pee hole was separate from the vagina?
I don't. High school.
Ooh.
I'm
High school.
impressed. It took me way longer.
I learned fucking like I think 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah.
I always thought that it was.
Just came out of the vagina.
I just thought it came out of the fucking. Because some girls, it sounds like that big.
Yeah.
Just
Ooh.
like a
It
faucet.
sounds.
Yeah, my grandmother sounded like somebody turned the backyard hose on. It smelled like somebody eating breakfast, like cereal.
No, it's true. His grandmother did sound like that.
So, anyways, the reason why I start early is because
Yeah.
we get all the kibitzing out of the way of what happened. And these guys talk a little bit. She was at my party. He was at my party. He was at my party. I had a big
Okay.
barbecue this weekend. Thanks. You know.
Oh,
whatever.
cool, Bob.
Bob,
I
yeah.
told you about it.
Appreciate
No,
it.
you didn't.
Are you nuts,
You did not tell me about it.
buddy?
It's
Are you
fine.
nuts,
It's fine. I heard you went camping too. That's cool. Whatever.
buddy? First of all,
No, it's cool.
all right, let's get this out. Let's do this. Sal, you in the woods in a tent will never happen. I talked about it with you and your beautiful fiance.
Yes.
My
And
favorite person.
First of all, there's no hiking sneaker that Nike makes, even though Verzi tried to have one. Okay?
Wait.
You gotta give me a chance,
Bobby.
though. Let me opt out.
No,
There you
I don't
go.
do that anymore. I used to do that a long time ago. It's
There they are.
All you want is the invite.
Uh-oh.
You want the invite. I should have gave you the
If I
invite.
could have gone, I would have went.
You would have.
I say that with a
never-
straight face.
Look at me. You would have been in a tent.
I wouldn't have.
I would have gave it a
Proud of
college
yourself.
try. I would have went. I would have
No, you
tried
wouldn't.
it.
Was
You
there an
were-
indoor option?
No, there was, but he's not. It was worse, if you ask me. Right?
You were
It was worse.
you pitched a tent and slept in it.
Yeah, I slept in a hammock actually.
That's nice.
Is this separate from the party you
Outside?
had at your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, what was that
Separate.
invite?
Wait a minute, don't go backwards. Let's stay where we're
okay.
at. Let's
I'm
stay
fine.
in the woods for a little bit. Let's burn some fucking tiki
Let's get a
torches
tick.
in
Yeah.
the woods. Can't say
You guys
that
all
anymore,
camp?
'cause-
Everybody here
Yeah.
camps?
No.
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 He went. She. Sorry.
Hello.
That shirt's a little tight. She went. Right. Yeah. She went.
Trying to sip on coffee. I'm gonna wait.
She went. He went. We all went in the woods. It was 11 of us. Comedy camp. Next year, it's a new thing. I started it. We all go in the woods. You pitch a tent. I got one cabin, but Mike was sleeping in it, so you weren't sleeping. It's the. Can I please play them the fucking clip of you snoring?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
man.
God, this is the fucking nightmare. It's you don't have to put them on. I'll
Oh.
tell you when we get them. Yeah, dude, we go camping. There's no way. This is what you would have done.
I
You
would
would-
have tried. If I was free, I would have went.
Okay, here you go.
Don't tempt me
Pull
with
up
a
in
good
an
time.
RV.
Listen to me. You would have. He would have showed up in a the Rolls Royce
Giant
with
RV.
jokers on the side. He would have borrowed some fucking.
that's how you
He would have been like fucking Rodney Dangerfield at the golf course.
Wait, you're saying I
on
would have pulled up in a
Caddyshack.
Rolls Royce with a Practical Joker's rap on it, and then had my horn tailored to the Deliverance theme?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You would've.
You nailed it.
I'm telling you right now, there's no
There
way
you
you would
are.
have stayed in
Look
the
at
woods.
that. That's
That's
amazing.
exactly what it would have been. It would have
What
been
is that? A washing machine on a truck?
It would have been I swear to God, it would have been. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Ready? Are we ready for this? This is what. Now, mind you, that Dan Soda, because I knew Dan and Jay weren't going to stay in the tent, and Christine. So I said, listen, I have a cabin. We rented one cabin. I wound up switching it out and getting like a 8-person cabin with the kitchen and the TV and all that stuff, which I didn't want to get. I wanted it to be woods, but whatever. Mikey didn't have a tent. Okay, so he went into the cabin all night. Dan's like, oh, you guys are in the woods. We're going to be inside. Enjoy your fucking cold floor. But I fucking stuck a bomb in there with them. They didn't know I stuck a bomb, a fucking new. I put little Mikey above Dan in the common
area.
area.
I was supposed to be in a bedroom, and then Becky took the bedroom. So.
Oh yeah, here you go. Ready? This is what fucking Dan had to deal with all night. Wait. You hear it?
Chopping firewood.
Wait.
It's a slow build.
Watch this.
I'm sorry, were you hovering above him, taping him on your phone?
Downstairs.
This is one floor down?
This is the next day.
There was no room.
This is at 10:30 in the morning the next day.
Who recorded this?
Me. What the?
Sounds like you're actively
Listen.
dying.
I would make an appointment. I would make an appointment.
That's fucking.
Dan, listen, all night. But this is the best part. He stops, and you think it's over. Listen, and then it comes back. This kid's dying every fucking 8 minutes.
It's a silent killer snoring. It really is. You probably have sleep apnea, maybe too.
Oh, I do.
Listen to me.
He goes, oh, I do?
Dan wakes up. Dan, he's the nicest guy in the world. He let it go down. He tried to deal with it. Turn that off. And then he goes, will you shut that off, you fucking
I turned
lunatic?
it off.
You got it playing. I think I'm losing my mind. I hear a little kid in my voice. I want to go home to my son. My son is sending telepathic messages to me. Daddy, come home. Mommy's hitting me. You fucking lunatic. Shut it off.
Whose mind goes there? Jesus.
I do. I'm paranoid, fucking schizophrenic psychopath. I have 2 gears, 1st and 6th. I'm in 1st right now. Listen. So, dude, I'm telling you, Dan Soda snaps. What did he say to him? He flipped out.
He woke me up at 6 a.m. saying, you have to be awake for 3 hours so I can sleep.
He goes, it's my fucking turn.
He goes, it's my fucking turn to sleep, Mike. You have to. I let you sleep for 4 hours. You have to let me sleep for 2 hours. Now stay up. And he yelled at him. Little Mike was like, okay, because he doesn't know he's snoring.
No, I know the story, and I tried not to fall asleep.
You didn't know
the whole
you're
night.
snoring, you're sleeping. He goes like this. Mike goes, okay. And Dan lies down, and then 5 minutes later, little Mikey fell back to sleep. You can't not. How do you not sleep?
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't come.
Well, you would have been a fucking,
What is the comic? What do you do?
a mid-century camper that you refurbished
What
to
do you
look
do
like
in
a
the
Converse.
woods?
Huh?
What is this
Nothing.
comedy
We
woods?
suck each other off, man. What do you think we do? We're
thank
men.
God, I knew it was something.
Campfire.
Yeah, you want to make sure it's something.
Stories.
Yeah, we all went in, we lit a campfire, and we sucked each
Yeah.
other up, and we threw the jizz in the fire, and we fucking cut our hands and
Yeah.
put jizz in it.
And you didn't call me?
It's so hot.
We cut our hands. And
Right, all right, let's go through. Who do we
So
get
you're
on
all
the show
jizz
tonight?
brothers?
Gabby,
I
who do we get on the show?
We have Eleanor Kerrigan.
That's me. Hi.
Very excited.
Thank you.
And we have Sal Vulcano.
Very excited.
Hi.
Very excited.
And
Very
we have
excited.
Andy again.
Yes, very excited. Very excited. I was so looking forward to the show tonight. I really am because I
Okay.
haven't had you on.
Yeah.
I've always loved you.
Thanks, me too.
Sal,
Bobby.
from the second I met you, I've loved you.
I love you.
One of the great. I mean, literally.
One of the greatest.
I try to-
that kind of takes away from mine.
Yeah, I mean, no, you should definitely know that I like Sal better than you. I mean, the charisma and Sal, good guy, right?
Thank you.
I don't know what you got, but I want it. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa.
I was
Well, I
trying
don't
to-
have an invite to your barbecue, so.
That's for shit sure. Yeah,
Listen.
I don't know that one.
Baba. Well, you didn't. Did I invite you?
No,
You couldn't come.
actually, you did.
Did I?
But we were in Baltimore. Remember?
Why would you fucking? You
so
got
sorry.
you got no code.
We were right here for a second.
No
then I was like, nah,
code.
fuck it. Throw him under the bus.
You got nothing. Philly junk is what you are. Philly trash.
Philly trash
At
at
least
its
New York and
finest.
Boston, we would have never done that. Trash from Philly, fucking right under
Right
the
under
bus.
the bus.
That's it.
And it's a Peter Pan bus, not even a Greyhound bus. God damn it! Look how good you're on fire tonight. He got out of the
So
bus.
hot. Oh, there he is.
He's on fire. He's good. If Mike was doing that, we'd get that 10 minutes later. And he'd email it to me. What do you think of this? Huh? Use it. Stop asking for opinions, fuckface. Have some spine. Sally, honest to God, I was trying to explain to my wife about you. I was like, you don't understand because you never met my wife yet, and you love my wife. So I was trying to explain. I go, there's something. He's just the nicest guy in the world. He's just the sweetest, and your fiance is nice too, which never happens.
Yeah, she's terrific.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Really, she's an amazing dancer.
And then,
Thanks.
and then we got Eleanor, who
also an amazing dancer.
well,
Oh,
let's
sorry.
not get carried away. I met you
throwing
on
it
your.
out
I
there.
met her on your cruise.
Yes.
No shit.
Yes.
That was
Nice.
See, I
We
do this thing
met-
where I think everyone knows each other, especially, people that,
Yeah.
have been around each other's circles for so long.
Yeah.
I had no idea you didn't know each other.
We met briefly in Vegas
When?
with Norton and
At Dice's show.
yes,
Yeah.
and Rogan.
Yeah. And you were a little fucking.
Yeah, that's who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. You
Little
know.
bit.
Yeah, a little bit. That was years ago.
No, it was. Yeah,
Like,
it
how
was
many?
so
4
long
years
ago.
ago? 3 years ago? Had to be a long time ago.
It had to
Maybe
be
4.
before that because we were at the Riviera.
At the
And
Riv.
that's
And were you
blown
guys
up.
were you guys dating at that time?
No.
So it was after that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gone. The Riv is literally the building is gone.
Gone.
That's how
the whole
old it
building's
is.
gone.
Wow.
That's how long we've been in this building. Buildings don't fucking. They're not there anymore.
That was
But I
my
remember
favorite showroom.
It was a great
Loved that
showroom. I didn't want to go to that show.
Why?
Because I was so nervous. I just booked a pilot for FX called The Bronx Warrants. Where
Okay.
me, Godfrey, and 2 actors were the leads of this show, and it was a fucking great show. It was like these warrant division police up in the Bronx. They're almost like Dog the Bounty Hunter. So cops will go and collect warrants for bonus money so they can, you know what I mean? So
Oh,
we were
wow,
this
yeah.
warrant division, and I was kind of like the head of it, and Godfrey was the cool looking Spanish guy and a Spanish girl. It was awesome. Fucking great. Schultz was in it. He was naked. I had to chase him down the street naked. Andrew. He was fucking butt naked. He had a little thing on his dick. Massive dick, by the
So
way.
happy for
my
you,
Lord.
huh?
No, thank God I didn't
Yeah.
book that part. I would have had a prosthetic.
Well, there it is.
Right? I remember. Yeah, that's it right there. Look at us.
Great.
Yeah. See the guy to the left? That's actually one of the actual Bronx Warrant. That's the guy who wrote it, Dave.
Okay.
So you can act like you would be able to uphold that role in that
Dude.
that big of a role.
Let me tell you something, dude.
He's a good actor.
Bobby's
He's
yeah,
been in a
great
few
I know I've
actor.
seen you do some stuff, but I just
Well,
that
Barry,
would be
you
I
don't
would be
know.
intimidated
Barry,
by that.
No.
I saw. You know what I love though? You did one thing that sticks out on Colin's web show when you played that.
Sister
Mrs.
Ping. Sister Ping.
Yes, that's so funny.
Sister Ping, bring that up. This is the worst. Can I just tell you?
Hysterical.
This is what.
When
He
he
plays
gets
like a gypsy
embarrassed,
woman?
That's
No,
amazing.
no. It was a Tibetan, a middle-aged Tibetan drug dealer. There I am, right there. Yeah.
There I am.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Pause it before you play it. I want to just say one thing. And I
I
figured out.
texted you when I saw this.
I figured out the whole series. He wrote these roles for us because this is who he thinks we are. Norton was a rat.
Oh my god.
Keith was a dummy, just a dumb cop, and I was this. This is who Colin thinks I am. Go ahead, play it.
It's really funny though.
Well, Sister Ping, we finally meet.
How ironic. Always looking for me, and you're the one who catches me. As we say in Burma, the sun shines on a horse's ass on the mountain pass.
Well, as we say in New York, you shouldn't have been importing heroin into snow leopards.
Pause it right there. I just want to know the fucking atrocious acting job. If anybody wonders why Keith Robinson hasn't made it in this business, please just watch the first minute of this fucking clip. I'm
so
literally
mean.
dressed like a fucking Tibetan woman pulling this shit off. This asshole's playing himself in a suit. You think that when... I was screaming at him in
so
between
evil.
takes because he kept forgetting his lines. I'm like, it's 3 lines. You're ruining Colin's chances.
Colin's chance.
Please play. Go back.
Exotic snow leopards.
The sun shines on a horse's ass on the mountain pass.
Well, as we say in New York, you shouldn't have been importing heroin.
Stop. Stop. This is why he stinks. He doesn't understand breathing. He's literally reading the lines. He's going, you don't understand that you breathe, you fucking chooch. Look at him. Fake. This cock's, he would have been great with talkie, like before talkies, like silent movies. Go ahead.
Why not? Because exotic snow leopards are illegal to kill, Sister Ping.
When you say exotic snow leopards, are there run-of-the-mill snow leopards?
Look at him.
Sister Ping.
Stop.
I'm trying to say you're dumb.
I meant every word of that.
Sister Ping, it's annoying. Let Kanye go.
Let
They'll throw the
Kanye
case
go.
out of court immediately.
You disgust me, as an Asian and as a woman.
And cut. Good. I think we're getting there. I say let's go right into another one unless.
Really good work, guys. That
Hula
was
has
amazing.
notes.
Thanks, Hula.
Can I speak to Bobby for a minute?
Of course, Hula. Hula wants to talk to Bobby.
Great.
We need to take a break.
It's a great look. Is there a
Properties.
properties? Don't call properties. Just say
Bobby.
props.
I want to talk to you about character, Bob.
Properties.
I'm sorry, what?
You see I'm comfortable.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
uncomfortable.
Mr. Kelly,
Yeah,
you're not connecting to the character, so that's making you uncomfortable.
I'm not connecting to a Burmese Tibetan female drug smuggler.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid that anybody that I've ever met or will meet in the future will see that. That's what petrifies me.
You're scared that if you explore, you'll find that Southeast Asian female heroin smuggler inside his body.
No.
Find
She
her.
doesn't exist. She doesn't exist, you crazy bro. Oh.
Okay.
All right, cut it down.
Yeah, come on, that was fucking great.
Listen, Cop Show. I can't believe someone didn't pick this up. It fucking is mind-numbing to me.
It's really funny
that someone didn't pick up Cop Show. I mean, low budget, fucking hilarious, and you fucking look at me, cocksucking idiots.
I get it.
They
That's
gave it away for
awful.
free on fucking YouTube, and these cocksuckers. Listen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm trying to learn to get a fourth gear.
Breathe. You gotta breathe.
And
What's
now
that
I'm
word
sixth.
you gotta say
Like,
when you get
aardvark.
angry?
I don't need it
Aardvark.
anymore. I don't need it. I have
Evolved.
I have no
Okay.
not at all.
Can't see that.
Anywho, listen, I would have loved to invite any one of you guys over to my. This is what happens. I forget. I literally forget.
I'm just busting
and
chops.
then it rained. It was supposed to rain, so I had to uninvite some people. I was telling them that I had to uninvite some people because if we all go into my house, I can't have,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Who makes the rain cut?
I can't. Well, I'll tell you. I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of people that didn't make
You
the.
can't come
Was
in the
Keith-
house. If it
Was
rains.
Keith on the rain cut?
No, Keith had a stroke. I need a
oh,
new
you have
side.
to-
You out of your mind? Have you seen the news? I'm not kicking the
love him.
black guy with the stroke out of my party.
In the rain.
Yeah, just keep a bunch of white guys and fucking beat it.
He go outside on the pirate ship.
Yeah, go on the. Yeah. So no, I 1 year. If we have it all go inside, it's.
Yeah.
And now we have more kids. You have kids?
No. What am I nuts?
What the fuck? You're gonna have kids.
I am. I would like to
Yeah?
have children.
Oh, you're gonna have kids.
You would be a good dad.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He's gonna be a
I'm
great
excited.
dad. What about you? You got
Jeez,
kids?
you guys are so
No.
nice.
No kids.
Thank God.
I know.
I
would like to.
You should have kids. You'd be a great
I
dad.
think I would be a great dad.
Yeah.
I learned from the best.
Why do you say no then?
Because I don't.
Oh, you don't want any.
Yeah,
No,
you think
he
you'd be a
says
great
he
one?
wants,
Oh yeah,
though.
I do.
He wants.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you didn't want
No,
any.
no.
Do you have
Not
a girlfriend?
So far. No.
No, that helps.
It helps.
That part helps.
I could adopt one as a single man, I think.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
No?
Nobody needs. No. Nobody needs.
I kind of like the idea of you just adopting by yourself.
It would be my little buddy.
No,
I could
that's
take
it's
him
not,
around
a,
the spot.
it's not a shih tzu.
not
I could
creepy
take
at
him around
all.
the spots.
It's not creepy at all.
I could have him hold my camera from,
Yeah, exactly.
Adopt like
That's
a
why.
17-year-old.
He's
You
gonna-
see him yelling
yeah,
at a child, hold it steady.
I told you the stories have to be. They have to be valuable.
Yeah, he
if
could
it's
be-
just bullshit, I don't want it on my
He
story.
could be my little intern.
You should just get an intern.
My
no,
little.
that doesn't sound as fun.
I have-
I like owning.
I have. I have an option for you.
So
an,
white.
an alternative. an alternative for you.
Yeah.
I'll let you adopt Mike.
With the fucking sleep apnea over here,
What?
forget it.
You want a perfect kid? Not that he's perfect.
Between him and me, the sounds coming out of our apartment.
If you guys
that would be
syn-
insane.
If you synchronize, you'll be fine.
We'd give each other like awake apnea.
I can't believe you have a fucking maid for a one-bedroom.
It's not a maid. It's a girl I have come maybe once every 2 months.
Cleaning service.
Adopt her.
It's just married.
All men should have that. You're right. Men are disgusting.
It's the greatest $60.
Yeah.
Once every 2 months, it's so worth it.
Once every 2 months?
Yeah, I just call it when I
All right.
I feel like it's dirty. It does. It's honestly, it's for the bathroom. Like,
So you don't have to clean it?
yes, exactly.
Or you don't clean your bathroom?
Most guys don't. Are you a cleaner?
What do you mean?
No, I got
clean?
married. I got a wife to do that. I don't
Okay.
fucking do
I got
that.
married.
Hello to Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman, come on. Come on, the 50s. Fuck, it was a good time. No, my wife cleans the toilet. We have a maid come every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little cleaning crew come in. They actually do the whole neighborhood. So we're like, yeah, fuck it, come in. She does Dolores's next door, and
Oh, okay.
she's great. She's awesome. But my wife cleans the house before they come. It annoys me.
I do too. I always clean for the maid.
I do.
Yeah.
Hotels. First
Yeah, I
of all,
clean up for
normally
the
I don't.
hotels.
Yeah, normally I don't ever unlock the door. I just put private from the whole stay. But if I need him to come in, or when I'm leaving, I clean the whole place.
Same.
Before
I just
leave.
did
I
it
just
this morning.
don't want him to judge me.
Every time. It's so gross. Why do we do that? Look how
There's
angry
something
he is.
wrong with you.
I'm a
Both of
clean
you.
Trust
person.
me.
It stays clean anyway. But like I make sure
But
all
I
the garbage is
extra-
in the garbage. I
Yeah.
make the bed again. All the towels I put in a pile.
Yep.
Like
That's
everything.
ridiculous.
Everything I could do to
Same.
make that
What
streamline it.
What do you do? I know why you put the towels in a pile, by the way. You want to have the jizz ones on the bottom. That's why you do that.
I do it too.
You have jizz ones?
Yes.
From what?
My jizz.
It comes
No,
out?
I'm just saying. Like I put them in a big pile.
Please don't tell me. I know I'm naive, but you don't do that into the towels, do you? In hotels, I would never do that.
Listen to me.
Oh God,
Listen to
I
me.
should know.
What are you doing in the air?
No, but not into the towel.
What do you do it into?
You know,
Tissues.
you know, orifices. No, I'm kidding. No, I just don't do it into ever in my life into a towel.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question, sir.
I swear to God, in my
Okay.
life, I've never
I have
done it into a
6
towel.
brothers. They
Yeah.
do
What do you-
wherever
Swear to
it
God.
goes.
Swear to God.
Sal, look at me.
There's
Look at me.
tissues.
Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah.
He's
Where
such a
do-
gentleman.
Where? Look
He's
at
so
me.
scared.
Shut up, everybody. Where the fuck do you jizz if not in a hotel
I think I know.
towel?
I think I know.
You know, like
Curtains.
oh,
Just fucking say it,
Well,
Sal.
I don't really, I have like, I don't really talk about this stuff because I've had like
He's so
family and stuff like
sweet.
that that listen. I tweet
Nobody's
this shit.
listening to this
But like,
podcast.
if I do an adult activity and then that happens, then I
You're
just
not coming camping. You can't even jerk
I,
off in a
I use
hotel.
like a you know like
An old mason jar.
like a disposable thing.
What is that?
Tissues
First of all-
or paper, like you know, like not a towel.
Will you shut up?
I don't-
and you shut. Everybody, shut up, Sal.
I don't use.
What do you jerk off?
I don't
in?
use linens.
It's for jerking off.
No, that's not true.
Listen to me.
He's right.
It's for toweling down when you clean after the shower.
Listen to me. No, listen. Listen.
I would
Here-
never do that,
All
and
right.
I should know everyone does it.
I'm going to explain something. Sal,
I just
Sal-
don't want to think about it.
Salvatore.
Yeah.
I want to explain something to you. The little towels for your face, the big towels for toweling down. The middle towel, I believe, says jizz on it. That's
not
for
true.
jizzing.
But you
That's
wrote
for
it in your
the
jizz.
floor.
Explain to me what for the middle towel is then. You tell me what the middle towel
Sure.
is for.
It's either for the floor or like a face and hand
No, no, no,
towel.
stop.
It's a face and hand towel
There's
when
not-
you're washing up.
No, it's
Isn't
not.
it amazing
We have
to
a
be
face.
raised by humans?
Listen
Bobby's
to
right.
me.
There's
That's what
3
it's
different
for, you know
levels.
that.
Absolutely.
Sal, the face towel is the square one.
Oh
Stop.
my God! So these poor people come in and touch your towel.
No, I look. I'm not a savage. I wrap it in other towels so they don't have to touch it. So when they come in, they just grab a ball of towel.
Aren't you doing way more work than I am by just using disposable things?
No,
now
but
you have a
no.
system
10
where you're
seconds.
wrapping jizz in other towels.
No, because I jerk off and I put the towel there, and then I jerk off again, put the towel there, and
so
then
you
I
just have a
Same
dedicated
towel.
towel,
That stands in
two.
the
I
corner.
have two
I don't
of the
understand.
little middle ones.
and that's what if
Yeah,
you're in a
you get a
hotel
few.
for a week, you just keep using the same shit.
No, I'll have them come in and get new towels, and I'll bring the ball of towels out.
And then they
now.
wash them and bring them to your room so
Oh,
you can
God,
wipe your
yeah,
face
it's
with
true.
his
You can't even
jizz.
think about
Yeah.
it. You can't even
So-
think about it.
Listen, Andy.
Yeah.
You
I'll
jerk-
I'll solve your problem.
Go
Both.
ahead.
Right in the toilet. I am right in the toilet.
I'm gonna throw up. You make fucking egg drop soup in the
Egg
hotel
drop soup.
toilet?
I've never heard of that in my
Absolutely.
entire
And then a
life.
few tissues also going right in the toilet. Spotless.
I can't.
I don't get towels involved. I don't get anybody else involved.
There's places I don't. There's things I don't like to think about now. Now I'm always gonna look at you and picture you doing this into a toilet.
Do you do it in the shower? Don't you?
No, never.
All right.
I could just see you running to the. I don't understand.
I stand.
That's super depressing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because exactly
phone
like
there.
It's
Don't
only a
talk,
one
guys.
bedroom.
Don't talk over each other. It's just.
I'm sorry.
I think because then you always just have to end up there. Sometimes don't you just want to not think about it? Don't you want to be comfortable?
I start there.
You start in the toilet.
I can stand. And
But you can
I've been doing
masturbate
this
just in
my
the
whole-
bed,
Anywhere.
and then use the towel.
Well, I don't.
Bar
no.
mitzvahs, parties.
Let it- yeah. Wherever.
Bar mitzvahs.
Sal,
Christenings.
Do you
Bar
have
mitzvahs are my favorite.
jerk off napkins that you bring?
No.
Do you not jerk off in hotels? You don't jerk off.
No.
You don't masturbate.
I don't do it in the shower, into the toilet, or into any linens.
Why would that's the whole room? Where do you do it? In the windowsill? I mean, that's the room, Sal.
Wait, why am I being vilified?
Some sort of-
I feel like I'm the normal one here.
No, you're not.
You guys are just throwing jizz everywhere like it's the fucking Wild West.
I'm not. I'm at a very closed
This one.
splash zone.
You're
has a
murdering.
high
You're
arc.
killing. You're just drowning jizz.
Babies.
What does it matter?
I'm not going to be able to retweet this when it comes out.
Because of the.
I just can't. I just can't.
All right, let's move on.
No, you could say whatever you
No,
like.
let's move
I'll
on.
talk openly. I just
No.
can't retweet it.
No,
because I don't want anyone in my family to listen, and then I'm talking 20 minutes out of where
well, they're gonna hear a fucking fine young man who's
Right.
hanging out with 3 douchebags, and they're gonna be like, "We did good for Sal. He doesn't do stuff in the linens." I didn't even know they were linens, by the way.
What do you call them?
Towels. Just a
I
towel.
thought bed sheets were just linens. I didn't think towels were linens.
I kind of used a little bit of artistic license on
Yeah,
that.
I think he's right. I think it's not a linen, but I think I like it. I'm gonna call them linens now. I think I might not do it anymore, Sal. Maybe you converted me.
Don't you feel guilty
doing what?
There's
releasing
nice
into the
The wild.
yeah, like
Can I tell you, lately, now that I have a child and a wife, I do feel. I feel like it's so limited, this sex I have now, that when I do release, is that what I'll say? Release,
Yeah.
so your relatives can hear.
For retweet.
Even that sounds like a euphemism.
I
When
feel
I
like we're
when I
doing-
retweet myself.
No, I feel like we're doing regular radio right now.
Yeah,
We have to
terrest-
find other ways.
It's funny.
This is
Every
terrestrial.
podcast I do, I end up saying that word. I'm sorry, but I cannot retweet
No,
this.
listen.
I just did skanks the whole time, and I'm just like, this is terrific. I love you, fellas. I cannot retweet any of this.
Yeah, but listen, this is a far cry
It has
from
skanks in the
I'm
title.
sure you somebody was bleeding on that podcast. Not from a shin or an elbow. Yeah, I feel a little like, I should probably be saving this. You know?
You feel guilty just because you think you're misusing it.
It's like
you're misallocating it.
Well, now it's like after I do it, it literally wipes me out. I'm just done, and I'm just lying there. I'm like, oh, what are we gonna do now? Go to the gym? No, no. So if I don't do it, I feel better than I do it. And I used to do it in the shower. I don't do it there anymore because I have a kid. It's all different now, man.
Yeah.
And I have this little guy running around. I go in the shower and I take a shower and I get the fuck out.
Most people do.
Well, not me. The shower was my joint, baby. I used to put that bench in to put my leg up.
Oh, that's nice.
Really? Oh no, nothing could happen for me in the shower.
Yeah, let me help you.
There's too much. Like I don't know. Nothing happens.
You ever get the wand and do it like put a leg up and from behind? It feels like someone tickling it.
Never even crossed my mind. I swear to Christ.
Sal, are your parents like?
I'm not saying I don't. Wait, again, don't make me out to be some prude because I didn't throw my leg behind my head and fucking blast the wand up my own asshole. You're like, what are your parents religious?
Until you try.
First of all,
I'm sorry, I'm not making
parents?
like Cinemax porn with myself.
First of all, what
this
parents?
one's bad.
Second of all, I actually admire. I was just talking to my therapist about this. I'm so excited that my kid is going to have a shot at being normal sexually and evolving into sex in the proper age bracket. Because I was shown porn in the first grade, maybe kindergarten.
And you don't think
That's terrible.
No, I get that.
No.
I'm same. I'm on the same. I saw it at the same time.
Yeah, well, when we grew up, it was
just different.
In the 80s and 70s and 80s, it was just different. I remember my first titty. I always talked about this. I sucked a titty in the first grade, and she played with my ding ding in a rhubarb bush. Her and a friend. And I.
Where did you grow up? What's a rhubarb bush?
It's rhubarb. You know, the little fucking rhubarb.
No.
Like rhubarb? Like a pie?
He's going to bring it up. Don't worry.
Like rhubarb pie?
Yeah, you make rhubarb pie.
I just had one for the first time in my life a week ago.
How was it?
Well,
it was
just
fantastic. I still have it in my fridge, but it's a little too late now. I don't want to get a stomach ache. It's been like about 10 days.
Anyways, back to
Take
me
a
getting
guess.
jerked off in the first grade.
Did you make a pie? So this is
That's the lady who jerked me off. That's her.
This is a rhubarb bush.
Yeah, it was a little different. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't rhubarb. Maybe it was a little different. It looked like that. It's like that right there. See the.
Where'd
but
you find that?
They grow. I can't believe. I'm telling a story about being probably molested when I was a kid, and she's what kind of bush was it? What are you, a fucking gardener?
Yeah. I hang out with a lot of Mexicans. I think. Curious what kind of bush. See if I can get one.
I will say, if there was any fruit or vegetable that was intriguing enough to sidetrack us, it was rhubarb.
So
we
you
would have
got
kept with the
molested in
story
a
if it was
bush?
like peach.
Rhubarb is a very alluring word. I really did fuck everybody up with that. Yeah, so I was talking about. I was like, I'm so glad that I had so many sexual issues growing up, and I didn't know what the fuck I was for so long, and all this sex shit was. I mean, first grade, all this stuff that I felt terrible about because I'm Catholic. You if you do this, you're bad. You're bad. So I thought I was terrible. I was going to hell and I was fucked up, and you just kind of throw your hands up in your ear at 11, like fuck it, and then once you do something, you kind of keep doing it. When I was and I'm so happy that my kid is never gonna see a porno mag in the house. He's never gonna see porn on a computer. He's not gonna know about sex from us or in this house until he's and if he does, he can talk to me about it. We can have a full-fledged conversation about sex, and he can come to me about anything about sex. And I remember when that happened, I told the story before. I was crying myself to sleep that night because I thought I was going to hell. I thought God, because I was so Irish Catholic.
Yeah.
I'm going to hell. And I'm in my room crying, first grade, and my mother came up. What's wrong? Imagine walking in to your 6-year-old, and he's crying hysterically, and you go, "What's wrong?" And there's nothing. And it was because I was fucking, I did this. Someone touched my penis, and someone made me grab their boobs, and my other friends were like, "Yeah, do it to him." And it was like I felt so sad, and I was crying. I was like, nothing. I couldn't tell her because if I told her, I'm fucked. She would have hit me. She wouldn't have, but crazy. So now when you have a kid,
Say, I'm sorry I gave you a hard time about the towels.
Now we get it. Now we
In
understand.
hindsight.
I thought they were linens.
Yeah, you call them towels, so I call them what you call them.
We just want you to feel comfortable, Bobby.
I don't mean to make a joke.
Thank you, Sal.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Sal. It is.
But don't you think your kids' friends will show like that?
Yeah.
Porn is so accessible now. Too accessible.
I think it's too accessible, but I think it's beyond the. I think here's what happened. Back
we had
then,
ripped magazines.
we had magazines and
Yep.
stuff like that under beds and shit like that. It wasn't as accessible, so it was more taboo. So to have it, it was like now it's just that no. And parents are so fucking on their kids now. You know everything. You know what they're looking at. You know they can't watch their iPad without you looking every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little different now. I think maybe when computer and shit first came out, parents didn't know what to do. But now, you lock those websites. You can only go to this. You do that. You can't turn the computer on unless you ask. Invisible of what you're looking at. And if he goes over somebody's house and he's watching porn, I might, not let him go back over there again. And you can tell who the shit kids are. Let me tell you. I had a bunch of, we had a big party yesterday with a bunch of kids. You can tell
You were
who the
pointing
You pick them right off. You can tell right away.
It's
It's a shame.
It's real. I get it.
It's real.
What are some of the traits exhibited by the
I
shit
don't know.
kids?
Not hanging out with other kids.
Antisocial.
Yeah, antisocial. Not blinking.
It's an amazing thing.
Eating the same piece of candy over and over again.
What do you mean? Like going to the same candy?
Just wobbling, eating the same. Any more purple dum-dums? Yeah, okay. Hitting the piñata too hard 17 times. You know, there's traits.
These kids were doing the knife game with a Navajo. Russian roulette.
Standing
With
on
a
the
Oh, Jesus.
What is that?
She just doesn't blink when she talks. It's
Yeah,
it's the
she's
worst trait in the
wild.
world.
Oh, wow.
That was a good documentary.
What was it?
The blood sample.
Yeah, the
I didn't
blood
see it,
sample
but-
lady.
So she's got to force herself to blink? Is that what it is?
I think she just lies so much. She's like, keeps them wide open so she don't miss anything.
Yeah, people.
She got caught lying about the, coming up with some kind of easier way to diagnose your blood.
I know someone who went to
Oh, I
high
thought you
school
were
with her.
joking.
No, she's dead serious. I forgot her name.
Elizabeth Holmes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
people who do
Pretty
this
simple
like this,
name.
who force their eyes open. Hi, how are you? It's
Yeah.
good to see you. Oh, it's so nice to Oh, really? And that it scared the shit out of me.
And she would speak for hours, like,
Yeah.
and just sell her product. And her eyes were like, I'm like, did they get dry? You get air in there? Like, you got to go like that.
Not crazy fucking people. Crazy people
She's
don't
crazy,
blink.
yeah.
What's up with fucking Dice tweeted my face today?
Okay, first of all,
what was
it's got to
that?
be my favorite thing that happened.
It
So
was
I
literally the
said-
funniest thing ever.
He kept saying, we're going to this place, that place, and this. I said, no, I told you I'm doing Bobby's podcast. I can't go. So he's like, why? You're going to hang with him over me? I'm like, we have been on the road for a month. Let me go with somebody else for a second. So he goes, send me that picture of him. I said, why? And he goes, just send it to me. So I send it.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm going to write stories about how we used to party back in the day. And I was like, you did? So he put this picture up and he put this thing how they used to bang girls together and
Yeah.
all this looking for big tits. And
Ari Shafir sent it to me. I was in therapy. All of a sudden, I get a text from Ari. And then it comes up.
always
It's literally
a terrible sign.
the only time I did Comic-Con. You guys were there, by the way, lying down the street. Really annoying. I was in Hall H.
So
literally had a
jealous.
storefront with his fucking, I don't know how he's chubby but skinny at the same time. How they pull that off, fucking, oh my God. It's nuts, Sal.
Magic.
Let's just throw it out there. You're
Hollywood
fucking,
magic.
He's fucking gorgeous,
amazing.
but a little chubby. But it's, you know, it's nowhere. You can't find it. Find it. It's
I don't
not
like
there.
that you're body shaming people. Go
I'm
ahead.
not. I'm actually not. I'm shaming. I'm okay.
Just got my back.
I'm complimenting you. If you listen, it's a compliment.
Gotta really listen.
So she literally got the Hall H photo. You know, the Hall H, you're up way high. The guy's like down here. I'm going. I think I just ate potato skins. It was 900 degrees out. The salt was coming out of my earlobes,
sad.
and I'm like this. Yeah, Comic-Con, Robert Kelly. The most unflattering photo ever. That's the one he puts up, just
Wait a
me
minute.
looking sideways.
You know what's he's looking for it, but Andrew took it down, so you don't have to look for it.
No,
he
no.
took it down
No, he-
because
Yeah.
people were writing R.I.P. Bobby Kelly. They thought you died.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I was
shit.
like, Andrew, people are writing because they don't read. People don't read.
No,
They don't know how to read. They
It
just
looks
saw the
just immediately
picture.
like a-
It was so
and he
funny.
took it down.
Why?
He was-
There it is. Wait, no, keep going
It's
down.
that-
No, look how fucking chubby I look. I thought it was hilarious, though.
Oh, me too.
What
we
he
were
wrote,
dying laughing.
I was
We were on the
dying.
train when he wrote that.
He said something. Our balls slapping. He said something. My balls slapping so hard against their puss flaps or
Too
something.
many people wrote
Now, is that
R.I.P. so he
hyperbole?
took it down.
Is that hyperbole?
Why would he
If
take
you
it
said
down?
that to him, he'd probably fall apart
That's not
because
it.
he wouldn't know
Scroll
what
down.
that meant.
Find the photo. That's it right there. That's it. There it is right there. It's the worst photo of me ever taken in my life. Look at it. It looks like I just ate pickles and sausages out in the sun. And I washed them down with fucking tortilla chips.
That was
being hard on yourself, Tom.
I'm what?
Being hard on yourself. Everybody
A
always
little
thinks that most critical about themselves.
Buddy, she put that photo up. They thought I died.
Not because of the photo, though.
Yes, because of that.
It was the photo because everything he wrote was like, we had so much fun on the road, getting big tits, this, that, the other thing.
You know you're fat when some people when somebody starts complimenting you, they're like, "Oh, Bobby's dead." You're fat and you have shitty friends. That's funny. I was dying.
He was so happy with it, and then when those people
why
wrote
did
it,
he
he took
take it down? It was so
because
funny.
He felt bad. He was like,
Oh,
what if
shouldn't
something bad happens?
No, it'd be great if I did die, and people thought, but he killed me because he put it up 3 hours before my death. Somebody CSI'd it. The timeline doesn't match. Eleanor and Dice killed Bobby.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, there I am. Yeah, there it is. Call H. Fucking all done.
Yeah,
Look at that fucking neck. Oof.
He was very proud of himself to put that up. He was very happy with it
Oh my
until
God,
those
I was
people
hard.
ruined it for him.
My therapist laughed at it too. Yeah, fucking love my therapist.
You took your phone out during the session?
Well, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It's the Google thing she says.
I put my coffee in front of his clock because he has a couple clocks. So I put my I always get a coffee and put it in front of the clock because his eyes always fucking wander over there when I'm, talking about my fucking childhood. I see him fucking nodding off, looking at the clock. So now he every time he looks and my coffee's there. He goes, he laughs. So I got that cocksucker. And then I keep my phone out because I have my time. And then Ari, I was like, oh, something's up. So I clicked it and I will check it out. Well, you go to therapy? Mm-hmm. You do? Yeah. Very expensive guy or girl?
Top man.
I had gone to a guy in the past. I stopped for a few years. I just started again like a month ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like the woman so far.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a woman.
All right, don't
Yes.
say it like that.
Yes.
It's a woman. They let them out? Why would you say it like
Eleanor,
that?
I did not say it
You
like
did.
that.
You went, it's a woman?
Ellen, you have issues. I did not say it
Call
like
me
that.
Ellen. I'll come over that table.
Sorry. Eleanor.
The anger
Eleanor.
issues.
It's so hard to fucking say your name from the 50s.
Yeah,
Eleanor. I feel like I'm insulting you. Betsy, listen.
That's better than Ellen.
Eleanor, what was your mom thinking?
I love
Elle.
your name.
You do?
Love the name
Oh,
Eleanor. I like
sweetie.
older fashion, older.
That is an
traditional
elderly
female
name.
names. Traditional ones. I love that.
You do?
That's an
love.
elderly name.
Yeah.
My
I don't mean elderly. It's more. I call
Eleanor's
it more
an
traditional,
elderly.
old fashioned.
No,
I really like that.
Not elderly. It's
And
old
for women, men older names suck. Traditional names, men.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it right now. Eleanor, I couldn't imagine. I mean, if we're just, oh, baby, Eleanor. Ugh.
L.
Oh, Eleanor.
Oh, Eleanor. That's
Just-
extra, you gotta really put it out there.
I don't know if I could do it.
But no one really says names.
You don't. What are you, a fucking angel?
No, I say
see
stuff.
his wings?
I just never say the name. That's like
You
from
make-
the movies. No one does that.
Do you make love on like a calf skin, a white calf skin?
No, but you say names. That's like literally
Not my
like.
wife's name, but I say other names. I'm gonna try Eleanor fucking next time.
I don't. It just
might
sounds
make
so
her laugh
cheesy
too
to me.
hard,
To be like,
don't
oh
say.
God, Janice or whatever the fuck it is. It's like,
Janice.
yeah, just
That's
the
an
name.
old
Names
one.
don't. You substitute names.
What do you mean for what?
You say other stuff like,
what?
babe.
Baby. Or
Yeah,
thank you for your
yeah.
service.
Yeah, babe.
Or
Yeah,
whore.
babe.
You know,
Hang on, let me see.
like
Yeah,
fun
whore.
stuff.
Even that, if that's what you're into, which is really fun.
You
What?
say Dawn?
Whore.
Whore.
Whore,
If I ever call my wife a whore, she'd go, "Kid, get off me." My wife would be pissed.
I'm in love with her.
No, she'd fucking tell me to get off.
You say Dawn every time?
I don't say her name.
See, exactly.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I don't say my Dawn.
But that's what I was saying, and you made.
Daughter.
Just a shitty boxing accent. Dawn. Dawn, I fucking love you, girl. You're my favorite girl, Dawn. Dawn. Oh, the fucking Sox won. Sox beat the Yanks. The fucking Bruins are going to win the Stanley
Give
Cup.
me the towel.
Fucking Brady's playing a Dawn. No, I can't.
My point.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say Eleanor. There's too many fucking
That's too
syllables.
many. All right.
Eleanor. Too
say
many.
L.
L would be good.
L.
More. Yeah, Nor.
Leave the Nor off.
Yeah.
I'll go by my middle name.
What's your middle name?
Margaret. It's even worse.
Wow, doubling down.
Doubling down.
Double negative.
Sal's just got a boner.
Oh, two of my favorite names. Get those linens away from me.
Oh my God. Two ghost names in one.
That's so funny.
That's exactly it.
Two spirits.
Play with the shutters. Play with the shutters. Go in the attic. Make some noise.
Shutters. Just go. Play with the shutters. Oh, you cocksucker. That was a good one. Play with the shutters. Now we know what you get.
Now we know what gets
Sal
him
likes.
off. Now we know.
Sal likes staying in Salem, Massachusetts.
That's amazing.
Now, Eleanor, me and her
Margaret,
we met on your cruise.
That makes me happy.
I'm talking instantly. You and your sister were there, but
my
instantly,
sister.
I was like, I'll fucking hang with this girl. The whole cruise.
Same with when I met the both of you. You said that about me. I think the same about you. Same about you. Yeah, we
Just
met
fucking
through
great.
Dom.
Dom Irera.
Yeah.
My
Love
best
Dom.
friend, and now we fight over Sal constantly.
Love Dom.
One of my favorite
Remember the first
people on
time we
the
met? We
planet.
hung out all night talking. Yeah.
Because of wrestling.
Yeah,
He's a big wrestling fan.
Tell. You tell.
That's so cute.
Well, I used to wrestle, so
I know that.
Okay, you know that.
I love it. You used to
Pretty
fight.
fucking
You
cool.
used to wrestle in jeans.
Easy Rider.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you dressed it like this.
Pretty much this.
Yeah, you just
Just took my jock strap off, but I'm here. But I worked for, I did Wow Women of Wrestling.
Yeah.
And, there she is, Easy Rider. Look at her. Yeah, crazy lady.
Amazing.
But I was showing Sal videos, and I was telling him about my mom because, I'm a 1 of 10, and I have 6 brothers, 3 sisters, and my mom had 4 boys in a row, and she had a little girl, and she was so happy.
Yeah.
Had a sweet little girl, and I was more tomboy,
Yeah.
more butch than any brother I have.
Yeah.
Like, people are, their toughest Kerrigan brother is Eleanor. Everybody always says that. Like, it's just awful. So then I moved to LA. I'm trying to become an actress. And I take this wrestling job, and I call my mother, and I'm like, don't get mad, I'm going to be a wrestler. And she's like, oh, my God, I'm so happy for you. I'm like, really? She's like, oh, my God, that's a great show. I'm like, it is? I just went to the audition. What are you talking about? And this is like 1999, 2000.
Right.
So I'm on a cell phone. And I go, Mom, I'm going to call you when I get home from a landline.
Right.
I get home, I call her. My sister Karen answers. She goes, yo, you're going to be on West Wing? I was like, she told everybody.
Is your mom Chinese?
Yes. She goes, if you say wrestling and West Wing in a sentence fast, it sounds the same. I go, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Oh, you're going to be on West Wing.
Gonna be West Wing.
I'm so proud of you, Eleanor.
But she was so mad that I'm flipping around. She's like, now you're going to fight on TV, you animal. I got you out of this.
You're wearing those jeans right now.
I think so.
Oh, my God.
This was at the Forum in Inglewood.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Joe
Now-
Rogan would come and support. He was one of my biggest fans. Dom used to come all the time. It was the best.
So cool.
Because I was
love
waiting tables at the
Dom
Comedy
Irera,
Store.
man. God damn it. I
best.
remember I did a podcast with him and Judy Gold in
Oh.
just for laughs. And Dom came in first. Judy came in a little later. And Judy, I love Judy too. She
My
just,
favorite.
blah, 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 just going off. And Dom's just sitting there. No, we were having a good conversation before she showed up, like quiet, whatever. Dom's very funny. And he's just sitting there, and she's going on, and then he just leans into the mic. He goes, "Will you shut your fucking mouth, Jesus cunt?" And I was like, "What? What?"
My favorite.
But Judy is so funny. She started laughing.
Of
'cause
course. It's her favorite word.
She of course got it.
Dom told me a story where they were at JFL and she came down and he goes, oh, here comes Judy. And she goes, oh, you can smell my cunt or whatever. Like, how she's so aggressive. And he goes, no, I can hear it.
hysterical.
He's so sick.
Oh shit! Now I met you, dude. You were the producer of the Nick DiPaolo show.
Yeah. Well, we met in Atlanta one time. It was early Laughing Skull.
Yeah, I don't
and I was
remember
just
that.
starting out, but that's when we first met. And you were very sweet.
I remember. Well, me and Gary were there.
Yes, exactly.
We were doing the. We were doing that little.
You guys
thing
were
where-
headline. Yeah.
It was so funny because Gary's crystal clean, and at that time I was fucking filthy, and
You made 2011 maybe.
yeah, he went up, he would go up, and then I would go up. It was just, but it worked for some reason. They were fine with it. Like his fans and my fans were like fine with it. I mean, his fans were a little uptight. If if I had to go up first, it was a little worse for them because it was just slapping them in the face and shit. But yeah, that was fun. I love that. I love it like that. The Laughing Skull.
Yeah. But then between working radio for Sirius XM, and then I started EPing the DiPaolo show, and you guys were great together because you guys have the Massachusetts thing.
Yeah.
So and when fucking Massachusetts people get together, it's just old stories.
Yeah.
And those are my favorite.
Yeah.
And you guys, you know. Didn't you guys like?
It really does turn into a rehab, just telling war stories.
But
Remember
I think,
the time you fucking?
Didn't DiPaolo like mow lawns at like one of the reform schools?
No,
that
he.
you were
I was in juvenile hall. But
You went in.
The juvenile. I was in a couple times, but the juvenile hall that I went in, it was called the intake. So they take all the kids from court all over Massachusetts. They'd ship them up to Danvers State Hospitals, a mental institution. Yeah. So up on the mental institution, they donated this. It used to be a morgue, and then some office buildings off. They donated it to the juvenile department of Massachusetts. So all the little juvies would go up to this mental institution.
Oh my God.
At the end of the day, and they'd find out where they were shipping you because they only had They had to figure out you're gonna go here, you're gonna go there, you're gonna go there. So you'd go in, and I remember we going in there. It's fucking scary as shit. It's like just a horror movie. You're going up in the woods, and there's this big old building, and there's crazy people in it, literally. And then they take you to this backside where there's this house that's kind of falling apart, and they take you in this room. That was the first time I really saw like Puerto Rican kids. My first time in Jew, because I grew up in Medford. We had, we were very segregated. It was, the Italians were. I hung out with the
Boston and Philly,
Italians.
very similar.
Yeah, and the blacks lived. I grew up with black people. I had black girlfriends and stuff like that. But I never saw a Puerto Rican kid in my life until I went in, and I remember there was just a little room, and all these kids were just sitting there on this furniture, kind of on it, and not sitting in it, just sitting on it, like,
angry.
Kind of like I remember this kid. Good looking, man. Puerto Ricans are such good looking people. This kid had curly, fucking just beautiful ringlets. And he had like this I don't know, it was like this half shirt. It was like a mesh. And he had this
so
perfect,
hot right
it was
now.
Like
Tell me more about the mesh.
I was like, wow, what is that exotic person? I've never seen him.
It
like,
was the 80s. It's just
I was I know with Italians, but no, that was like something else. I wanted to go, what are you? And then I'm half shirts, man.
It just doesn't look right on that guy.
I remember they came in. They come in with a box of subs, just Italian subs with
Was that
bags,
a sandwich?
bags of chips. Yeah, sub sandwich, right? They come up with these. They were like this big, and they're wrapped in a plastic wrap and a chip, and you got a chocolate milk. As soon as the box came in, all these kids run over and they grab. So I run over like I'm just trying to fit in. I grab a sub and a chip and they all sit down, and all of them at once. It was almost in unison. They unwrapped the sub, and on the top were the purple onions, and they all scraped them off with their finger and just threw them on the ceiling. And then I looked up on the ceiling. It was just all fucking onions from like just years of onions being thrown on this fucking ceiling.
Amazing.
And so I just took my onions, and they were slimy because they were yuck. They were there. Yeah. It must have been like day-old subs that this deli gave this place. And I threw them up there. And I kind of threw.
You did it?
Yeah, I remember, but I didn't do it good. So like I threw it, and one was hanging, and they were just looking at me like, you bitch, and it fell on my shoe, and I had to like shake it off. It was
Isn't
fucking
it insane what we remember?
Yeah.
Like the moments that we choose to remember. Like if you go far enough back, you only have a certain amount of memories. Really, like before 5 years old, I don't know. Maybe I have 10 memories. I don't know. But like I always wonder why what I remember of those 10 is why did I remember that? You know what I mean?
I know why I remembered that. You
Yeah.
know?
No, certainly.
Before I was in there getting a sub, I was naked doing jumping jacks in front of a grown man and seeing a fucking hash fell out of my asshole.
Well, you had an amazing childhood.
So I mean, it's hard to forget that.
traveled.
Was there any rhubarb in there?
Dude, the first time I got strip search was the fucking. I fucking cry now thinking about it. I think I was 13, and the guy was like, "All right, take your clothes off." I was like, "Huh? Huh?" He's like, "Take your clothes off," and then bend over. I go, "What?" I go, "Dude, I got nothing." I was trying to dude, I've been searched fucking 3 times. What do you think? I'm hiding stuff in my asshole? I'm 13. I'm not that desperate. I'm gonna be out soon. You know what I mean? Wow. I ripped off a pizza
But they did
store.
it. That's the problem.
They had to because
Yeah.
kids, they did do it, and
That's
certain kids would.
traumatic as hell.
It was weird. It was weird seeing another guy's pecker too. I remember we had a shower
Yeah.
together, and I was 13, so I didn't have full fuzz yet. And I remember these just 18-year-olds with just these fucking man dicks, and I remember just being like, oh, like trying to turn because I had a nice piece, but it just didn't have it. It didn't have its fucking hat on yet. You know what I mean?
Just give the profile.
Hasn't been bar mitzvah yet.
Yeah, with a little tiny mustache.
I'm really leaving here today with a good handful of imagery that I'd rather not have.
Yeah.
Well, Sal, you got to get over it a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm over it. I'm just making a comment.
I don't want you to have. I don't want you to have me naked.
I
in the
got
shower.
him over the toilet. I got just tons of unusable towels.
What? No.
I got you now. This thing. It's really
You have
something
a
else.
13-year-old.
He's gonna bring his own towels to the hotel, next hotel he stays in.
Don't think I haven't thought about it.
I've done
Take
it.
your own towels.
I've done it to
Utensils
condos.
and towels. Yeah.
If I go to
And-
comedy
and,
condos,
pillowcases.
Stop 1 second.
Yeah.
Doesn't stay at condos. Okay.
You're right. I apologize. Excuse me.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay.
I still do commentary for Wow Women of Wrestling.
You should. I love
That's why
fucking.
make
I
no
love
money.
wrestling.
I've been in some hotels. I would go to the dollar store down the road and buy like a poncho, and then just open it up, or garbage bags, and open it up on the bed because I would not
But you
let
have-
my skin touch the bed.
Because you have that's a problem though.
I
You
think-
have to admit that
Because
that's
these were
not normal.
dives that probably had bugs and stuff in them and stuff like that.
But that's not normal, right? You can check if it has bugs.
I'm
I,
with
it's-
him.
I am like a germy guy, but this is a case where I don't think it's me. I think it's like I wouldn't want to.
But you have a thing, like, right? You have a.
I don't know if any worse than the next person. You wouldn't want to sleep in bed bugs, right? I mean,
Hang on 1 second. No, Sal. Don't bring it to the fucking.
You would,
You
too.
go right to the bed bugs.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like.
Or disgusting.
Like Keith can't stay he can't stay at the Rio.
I get it.
yeah, I know.
You would
Keith-
stay at the
Keith's-
Rio. You'd
Keith's
stay at the
fancy.
Rio.
I do it, but I wouldn't be happy, and I bring my own stuff.
What do you mean your own stuff?
I bring my own linens, if you will.
The Rio's
No,
not bad,
that's-
but you talking about
For
these like
my-
motels or these like
The
like
Rio was
on the
awful.
highway in Iowa, like somewhere where
I
it's
got no problem with it. I
Me
stayed.
neither.
Nope. I stayed in the Roscoe Motel. My wife almost fucking divorced me over this
I
because I
hope
love
she
fly
does.
fishing, and there's the greatest fly fishing in the country. Some of it is in upstate New York at Roscoe, New York. And I stayed at the Roscoe Motel, and my wife sat in the bed
Ugh.
with oils. She brought oils.
Yeah. I can see it. Look at that.
Yeah, that's where I stayed. I stayed
Yeah, I'm
right
not
there.
touching
That's
that.
fine.
My wife, she stayed there. I don't know how
That's
she did
got
it.
poncho written all over it. 99-cent ponch. I'm not doing it. I'm
I
finding
thought
them.
Sal's gonna,
but
I thought you were gonna go. I buy the poncho, I spread it out,
But you
and
can't
that's
go-
what I jerk off into.
Sal, if you're not gonna stay there, you can't go camping.
Definitely not.
All right, I'll see you on the other side. I guess I ain't going camping.
Bring up KOA cabin. Well, tell me if you'd stay here.
I found crack pipes in like a Red Roof Inn. We found fresh crack pipes on the under the bed, or like
fresh.
What do you mean fresh? Just the carpet is
Were they
stained. What?
That's what I hope.
Yeah, they were like
Like,
burnt.
some
Like
left.
He was like,
no,
"Ow."
but like stains on the floor. I remember one sheetrock. One of the walls had a hole in it, and they just didn't. It was just a hole in the wall.
Would you stay there?
Well, that seems like a cedar wood cabin. That seems okay.
But that's also the best
Wait a
picture.
minute, stop. Don't
got
get the
termites.
best fucking KOA. Do Newburgh, New York KOA. He just brought up Ohio. Yeah, watch this.
Yeah,
Tell
that
me if you'd
changes
stay there.
things.
It does. Dad, would you stay in that?
Is there a musk?
Like a musk?
Smell?
Yeah.
That looks
Smell?
fine. What's wrong with
Definitely.
that?
A little bit.
You have no problem with that?
No.
No.
As long as it's clean.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about these dives that we know are used for like probably
There it is right there.
prostitutes and shit like that.
Yeah. Would you stay on the bottom one?
I'd be honest. I
Rubber
just have to
sheets.
look at that mattress. I'll give it a once over, really. Just see where it's been, what's up to, and then I'll decide if I can,
Sally.
Or if there's a smell, that's no good.
So you get.
Well, I'll do a once if there's a hair in the toilet.
But
or
you'd,
something.
you'd stay there, right? You'd stay there, Eleanor.
Yeah, it made me. I'm gross. I get grossed out too quick.
Really?
Yeah, I'd sit up all night and just be.
See, I would go up
not
in the
touching
fucking woods.
anything.
I'll sleep on the ground on a blanket right now. I just sleep outside on the there's no bugs.
I'm also city folk. Like there's too many bugs. Just looking at that says bugs. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, good.
What did you do?
I slipped my phone out.
It's my career.
Yeah, I think the older I get, the more I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever gave a shit just because when I was a kid, we had 13 of us in a house.
Same.
You sat,
Well, I feel
But
that
I
way
think that's where
for
I
the same exact
developed it.
reason, though. I feel like I'm older now. I don't have to do that anymore if I don't want to. You know what I mean?
that's
Like,
true.
I mean, I think you either go one way or the other.
Yeah.
Maybe there's no middle ground with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
from my dirty brothers, that's how I developed this.
Sure.
Like I'm not. They're scum. I'm not. Oh, I had to share a room
Thick
with them.
skin. Yeah,
There was
right,
7
right.
of us
Why
in the
are
one
they,
room.
but why are they
Jesus
scum?
Christ.
Wow. Because they're just animals, and I kept screaming, "You're gonna go blind!" The whole time.
No way.
You're going blind.
No
Yes.
way.
Yes, they didn't care.
No.
In front of each other?
Yes, there was. We had a triple bunk bed, a double bunk bed, a single bed, and
Sounds
then
like
mine
rehab.
was a mattress.
What the fuck? I think I went to that
South
rehab.
Philly row homes. Yeah, that's how we slept, and so it was just a weird. And I would hear all night white jizz noise.
Eleanor, listen to me.
Oh, she can't fall asleep without it today.
hysterical.
I have a track on my iPod. I put it in. I fall right asleep.
Some people listen to like the ocean. I'm like,
I need 7 brothers.
Every 5 years, her brothers get
That's
together
a
and jerk off in a room.
Yes. That's a beautiful triple bunk bed, but ours wasn't like that. It was all wood. It was
Yours
awful.
was stickier.
Yes.
Corroded.
Held together.
Oh,
Jizz.
man.
Oh, it was
That's
awful.
so
They're
fucking
horrible
sad.
people.
Max, he's going to get there. He's going to be jerking off all the time.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
your
but
son is just going to be running in the streets
Listen,
with
let me
it.
tell you something. He was on the couch here yesterday on his iPad, just literally playing with his fucking, we call it his goopies. I'm watching him. I'm like, he's gonna stop.
Who made that up?
I did.
Wait, meaning his nuts?
Goopies?
Meaning his...
It's everything.
All right.
And I go.
How'd you make that up?
I just said, I don't know. I don't want to say cock in front of my. Stop playing with your dick.
But take us on the journey from cock all the way back to Goopies.
Yes,
Because that's far away.
Why is it a plural?
Because there's 3 things down there.
trip we missed.
Yeah, there's more than one.
Listen, the act out was it. You went. You leaned over. I love an act out. Oh God, do I love an act out? A good act out.
Goopies is way down
The
there.
Goopies.
Yeah, you can't see it. You can't.
I just he was on the fucking. I don't know. I just said goopies one day. I was like, "Those are your goopies." He's like, "Dad, what are these?" I go, "Those are goopies."
You should tell him you made that up, so he's never in a situation when he gets older. He's like,
He knows.
suck my goopies.
Listen, I didn't marry a moron. She tells him it's a penis. I mean, my wife is backing him. She's on the side going, "All right, listen."
Thank God. There's a normal brain somewhere
my
in
wife
there.
is there. But and I think he's got a nice piece too that I'm happy about.
Oh,
Like he
boy.
didn't get my. I got an all right piece, but I think he's got a better than average piece.
Okay.
But he was
great.
he was just doing he was just like fucking fidget like a fidget spinner.
That's how it starts.
Just
Stress
fucking,
balls, yeah.
And I went, hey. After 10 minutes, I'm like, hey, your goopies are gonna fall off. He went, what? I went, they're gonna come off. He goes, no, they don't. And he just went back to playing with him. I was like, kid fucking knows. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't care. I'll have that talk with him, and I'll talk to him about masturbation and let him know that it's not a bad thing. But I mean,
Gotta use a shower.
Yeah,
wand.
which is good, but it's going to be a lot.
so what? I'd rather have
All
him.
right.
I'd rather have him jerking off with no complex over it. I don't want him to fucking think that God's gonna come down and burn his soul.
Now, here's
because he touched his penis.
Absolutely,
I agree.
But
but
are you gonna
Can
be?
you look at me? Are you on the spectrum? I'm right here. Look at me. What the fuck is over there? What the fuck is that?
Are you gonna be proud when he buries his towel when he jizzes in his towels and
Buddy,
then wraps them
you
up?
have to clean them.
Socks.
Yeah, because now it's on your.
Buddy, I don't care, but jizz don't bug me.
Really?
If I go in my room
Right
and I
on your
find
tombstone.
If I
Just don't bug me.
I feel like once you have to do it,
sounds like a song. Jizz don't bug me. if I found a jizz rag in my kid's room, I'd be proud. I'd be
Really?
like, "Fucking honey, look, it's stiff as a board."
Put it on the fridge.
Yeah,
healthy.
I just don't want him to watch porn. I don't want him to get into porn. I just don't want. I know he's got to. I know he's got to. But Robert Kelly's jizz don't. But how did you do that?
That's
That was lightning
insane.
quick.
That's amazing.
He's
I'm very good at my
literally when he's on his game. There's nobody better. He stinks.
I didn't even know this existed. That's really funny.
I'm getting that.
Right, Sal.
What I could use this. What is this? Custom
Linen?
tombstone maker.
Yeah, just tombstone.
Oh, that's
builder.
good.
I'm able
Fun.
to use this for the show.
Yeah, right? That's amazing.
Yeah, there you go. Change that. All right. Doesn't jerk off on linens. And won't retweet this.
Can't.
I can't. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird day. I mean, teaching your kid that
How
you
old is he
love
now?
him-
How old?
He's 6.
yeah, you got 5 years.
How do you know?
'Cause
You're
I
not even a
figure-
fucking parent. Stop telling me how parenting
I'm going
works.
on what I did.
Yeah,
I'm like 11 years old. That's when
don't
I started
want-
playing
but
with my Goopies.
Listen, my kid is. Please don't fucking make. Listen, my
Right,
kid's
I'm-
not anybody in this room. Okay, nobody. All right, my kid is definitely not you. Do not fucking. I did it. Yeah, he's not you. He's not
I
me.
hope, dude.
Right?
He is you.
No,
Why
but
do you
he's-
say he's not you?
He's not. He's not me because
He's a better version of
He's
you.
no. He has. He has.
One would
He has a.
hope.
He has a better shot
I see
at
what you
being
mean.
of having a chance to make better choices in life than I did. You understand? Because he has two
Yeah.
parents that really give a fuck about him, that are, really trying to do the best they can for him. Our whole lives are for him.
Yeah.
I've sacrificed, even, I would say, I used to be in love with my career and making it. I'm not anymore. I'll say it. I love my kid, my family,
amazing.
and that's it. So I'm happy with where I'm at, if that's as far as I go. Which I want that.
Yeah.
And there's people, whatever, I get it. But, that you sacrifice a lot to get that, you
Yeah.
know? And if you can get it and then get married and have a kid, that's the ultimate. But that doesn't happen most of the time. So there's a point you have to make a choice.
Sure.
So my kid gets 1,000 there for a dad. He gets to sleep in a tent.
There you go.
Yeah, that's why
When
we're
we go
camping all the
camping.
time.
Hopefully he doesn't jizz on me when he's fucking 6 years from now, according to you. I'm gonna be, Dad, fucking, what are you doing? I can't stop.
Playing with my goopies.
That's what.
I'm gonna change it when
Thank God.
there's an
Please
age.
change
What do you
it.
want to change it to?
I don't know.
What?
But
Goopies are
goopies
cute.
is
Some sort of euphemism.
I'd never heard of that before.
I made it
Nobody
up.
has.
I made it up because I didn't want to say. What am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
Penis.
Make it something cute.
What?
Your nutsack.
All right, woke. Listen, my kid's in kindergarten.
nothing.
Textbook the first name of it.
I'm not bringing my kid. Can't say penis in kindergarten. You fucking asshole.
Say like twig and berries or
But
something.
you could say goopies.
Yeah, you can say goopies. Yeah, you can say goopies. You can say toots. You can't just say I just shot pee out of my penis and I farted out of my asshole. I mean, you can't do that.
I don't think you should say that.
You
at
can't
all.
say penis in kindergarten.
But so he can say to
Right?
a girl, "Hey, want to see my goopies?"
Hang on, I gotta deal with this fucking millennial for a second.
Sorry.
Listen, what
Bye.
you really think a kid in kindergarten could just go in and say, "My penis hurts"?
I think if he says my goopies hurt, he'll be sent somewhere.
No, he
No.
won't. They're gonna go.
Yeah, the nurse. So.
They get it. They get it, right?
Oh, I don't know. I could
If
be
a
on
kid
the-
walked up to you and said, "My kid walked up to you. You're at my house. He's 5. He walks up. He goes,
Rain
"Hey,
cut.
I'm playing with my penis. Would that make you comfortable? Or if you went up, these are my goopies. What would be cuter?"
Wait, no,
Look
you're
at me.
leading the witness here.
Yeah, that would be
Shut
what
up.
would be cuter?
You're
What would
out
be
of order.
cuter is
You're
not
out
the
of-
question.
you're
What
out
would
of
be
order.
cuter?
I wouldn't
Sal,
call it
you're out of
cuter.
order.
But what would I prefer? I prefer him to be like, I'm playing with
All
my
right, stop
penis.
doing this. He's
I'm
not
sorry.
doing this. He's 6. He's maybe doing this. He's not. I said he's well endowed. He's not doing.
You had an open hand. You opened
I apologize. I apologize.
Eleanor's got this like a fucking pepper life.
I didn't hear anything anybody
I have
just
a
said.
lot
'cause
of brothers.
We literally all just said a joke at the same time. We're all fucking. Yeah, he's not fucking Kevin Hart's kid. Man, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have a boy or a girl. What do you think? What do you want? What do you want?
I want both. You know, I just want to make sure I have a boy eventually, so I can keep my name, my family name. But other than that, I have no.
Oh, you want to keep the?
Well, don't want my lineage to stop.
Are you the last Vulcano?
I am.
You are.
Yeah.
So
Let's just hope for the
cute.
best.
Hey, will you change your name to Vulcano so he can keep his lineage?
Sure. I have 3 sisters and a ton of nieces. I do have a few nephews, but like I've mostly been surrounded by females.
Really?
So I'm so used to that. So I feel like I have girls.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Maybe the reason why you're well adjusted sexually is because you were brought up with women.
Could be.
I think, right? What do you think about that, Gabs?
Sure, yeah.
Right?
I appreciate you designated me that well-adjusted sexually when really we've covered just some very few simple topics. I don't come into the
I'm just
toilet
trying to get you
or into towels. I'm glad that I'm labeled as normal, but
well, you don't like the word goopies either. I mean,
no, I don't mind goopies.
You like goopies? Oh, good. All right, then we're in. How's that?
I'm in the middle of 2 girls, and I think coming in the toilet was a nice way to clean up, and nobody would have to deal with cum anywhere or in the towels or in the socks.
Yeah, you're not coming
I was
in stuff
considerate.
because you had 3 girls. That's what I'm saying. Is that you can't. You grew up with guys or grew up by yourself alone and have nobody except for a stepfather that used to beat you and you just cried all the time. You might jerk off in a towel now and again just for a friend. Maybe you could prop it up like a little face and hold them.
Give him a name.
Yeah, just
He calls them Goopies.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Goops. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Oh, I had a rough day. Did you? You were in the rhubarb bush again. Yeah, I can't help it. I'm addicted to the chick's fat tits.
It's not Tony from The Shining.
Yeah. I think that might be it, brother. I think being around women,
Yeah.
guys who I know who are around women are sexually better. They're not as creepy. They're not as deviant. Which I'm not saying fucking deviant is bad. I'm not sure. I don't give a fuck. I know whatever. You do whatever you want, but I'm deviant, but I don't think I had a choice. I never had a choice. It was just forced upon me from the environment and the friends I had and the people I was around and everything. It was just that 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, all our shows with tits and ass and getting your
Very
dick
sexual.
sucked and, fucking date rape was good. You know what I mean? And I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Animal
All the
House. I mean,
fun times.
chick was
Right.
sleeping, It's like that shit was, that's what you do, And then all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, I'm a piece of shit. It's like fucking 2016. It's like, wow, I think I've done that to girls. That's how I got my wife. What do they call that? What do they call that when the kids with Michael Jackson was doing?
Molesting?
Molesting.
No, not that.
Oh.
Not the whole thing. What he was doing when he was getting them, feeding them. What was it called?
Oh, grooming.
Grooming. Yeah. I think I've groomed.
Yeah.
I think I've groomed some girls.
I had never heard that phrase until last year.
Grooming.
Because Drake got in trouble for talking to the girl from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
The young one?
And everyone was like, she said that they were friends and she asked him advice about dating. And then that was all over that word was everywhere. And that's the first time I heard it.
What the fuck is up with Drake? What is he doing?
I don't know much. I don't know anything about Drake. But
in the fucking basketball sitting there.
What's wrong with that? He's a fan. You don't
Screaming
like
at people. No, just fucking get it. Unless you're playing, shut up.
And again, I'm not saying.
I feel like
I don't
everybody
know
else
what.
does it.
I'm just saying that they wrote that. I don't know what his intentions were.
What do you think his intentions were?
I think he's probably it was probably normal, and people just blow things completely out of proportion.
Yeah.
Probably being a nice person.
Throw a weird word out.
Yeah.
Why is his finger in her ear then?
Wait a minute.
No, I'm kidding. Why is he giving her a wet
That's
willy?
not
with
her
her?
ear.
Wet willy, the worst.
No, he was a child actor too, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way he's doing something with her. That'd be creepy.
Yeah, I think people are just ridiculous.
It is a fucked up time now. Just one person can say one thing and thousands of people latch onto it, and it's the truth forever. Even if somebody said, that wasn't true. It's just
Fake
done.
outrage. Yeah.
God damn it! I wish I could get off social media forever.
It's just social media. That's
I
where it
know.
lives.
Yeah.
But I love my fans. I love people. Like people who listen to the show or go see you. It's like their
great.
only way that they get to be in touch with you. And it's fucking awesome that you get to talk to them like that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting, I get emails and stuff from fans that are like, your podcast helped me through a bad time.
Yeah.
There's one guy sending it out that he said he's dying of stomach cancer and he wants merch. Have you gotten that yet?
I feel like I.
The hyenas did.
I've not your merch, but I've gotten.
No, this guy sent me a thing. I don't know what to do with it. But he sent it to somebody else. I think Chrissy D.
Yeah.
Where he's like, listen, yeah? What?
He sent it to Christy.
Yeah, like there's other comics. He's like, listen, I'm dying. I'm not
I
laughing.
got one.
You got
yeah,
one too?
For Andrew, not me, obviously. Could give a shit about me, but he's like, "Can you get me merch?"
But what is merch going to do? If you're dying in a couple months, what do you want? A bunch of T-shirts
That's what I
for your
didn't
mother to fold when you're
understand.
gone?
Free shit's always fun.
Yeah, but it's too suspicious to me. It's like you're one of my
Especially
favorite
if
comics. You said that to Chris, and then you said it to. If I'm, you know what I mean? If I'm your. You can't have five. You can't have everybody as you. I don't know. I feel weird about it.
You can't just have tons of merch just because you're dying.
I mean, you
I think we're all
can't.
saying the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I just think it's a little.
No, but Sal. I mean, come on, Sal.
No, I want to. I mean, what's the guy's name? I'll talk. I mean, you can't just have merch. You can't just have everybody's merch. I mean, it's just unreasonable.
You gotta
know?
pick
We're
one.
sorry, but you can't just
I don't
have
like it.
everybody's merch. People are trying to make a goddamn living. You can't just have free merch.
Listen, from the high top. Okay, you don't even deal with merch. You haven't carried a T-shirt bag to a show.
No, but this
you
guy, if he's
cocksucker.
doing what you say he's doing, it's egregious. He can't just have merch from all different comedians. You can't just have 7 free shirts.
But what I'm asking is this. Listen, get your fuck you, Sal. You fucking preacher. You don't jerk off. You don't fucking do this. And now just give everything away to anybody who asks.
No, I'm making a joke.
No, I'm kidding. Listen.
I used to deal with
We
merch.
should all,
deal
I
with
guess,
merch.
just send them stuff.
All right, so I'll send them stuff. I listen, if you really have stuff. But here's the fucking shitty Italian part of me. I want you to prove it. Not prove the stuff. I don't want to see the results. I just feel like if you're, I do stuff for people. Retweet this, give money. I give money all the time. Whatever I can give, and I'm not rich at all. And I'll be like, honey, I gotta send some money this way. I gotta do this. I gotta retweet this. Whatever. I'll do anything you have, but. And then when I got that, I was like, absolutely, I'll send you what you want. But then Chris was like, did you get this? And then you said he's got it and he's doing it. It's like, dude, just say, look, there's something going off. Like, if this is some piece of shit off of Reddit trying to get merch and see what...
Yeah.
I would fucking kill me because now you're going to fuck it up for other people because I'm going to be suspicious of everybody. And it's not like I want you to, show me your bald head or whatever, but... I need a little more than a fucking quick email.
If
like maybe your phone mother.
If you obliged everyone who said it, there would certainly be a percentage of people that were swindling you, I'm sure. Some people ruin it for the other people.
This is the first time I ever had somebody ask. Most people just say...
For merch? Tickets?
No, hey man, can you just give me a shout? Most people who are really sick are like, hey, I love your stuff. And or somebody from their family will be like, we have a GoFundMe and blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, okay, I got it. There's a whole thing and you can, But this is a little, I don't know. I was like, dude, I got you, but it's a little weird. Don't you think?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, even if we are being scammed or you're being scammed or whatever, you lose a T-shirt. Who cares?
Yeah, I was going to send a hoodie.
Excuse me, big time.
It's a little fucking, you know what I'm saying?
It's good karma. Eleanor is good
Is he
karma.
gonna be around for that season?
Good karma.
The DVD with a hoodie.
Send a hoodie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He is top of the class.
I was going to send a hoodie. Yeah.
Can I get a hoodie?
No. You got cancer?
Damn. No.
All right, then you can't get one.
You sent an email saying
Here's what you do.
What, buddy?
Forget
You
the
got
hoodies.
great hair, by the
Get
way.
yourself a box of low-end merch for this purpose. you move that.
Some stickers.
I should send them all my from my first album.
You know how they do? You know how they
All the
ship?
hard
You know how they
copies
ship
left
off
over.
like the NBA final T-shirts they make when the team doesn't win to like Guatemala? Get them like the Bobby Kelly America's Got Talent 2004 T-shirt you made or whatever it was. Give them those.
I'm gonna send them. Now I feel like shit. You guys are fucking
The way
assholes.
it's worded is so weird because there's like do you the letter U, not spelling it out.
Okay,
Doesn't have a lot of
Watson.
time.
Why are you all right?
He doesn't have a lot of time.
Why are you sweating so? Are you
Because
okay?
it's fucking hot in here.
No, it's not that hot, Michael. I want to make sure you're not dying of Mexican
Both
fucking cancer.
It's hot in here, and send me a T-shirt because I'm dying of Mexican cancer.
I get it. He has no. Why not ask? He has nothing to lose. I get it.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right.
You know,
He's gonna lose some pounds.
A fan sent me some stuff.
He said he's gonna lose some pounds.
The guy?
Yeah, here's why,
Oh, I don't
know the guy.
Here's why he might be like he's asking for an XL shirt. So I mean, how bad is his cancer if it's stomach cancer?
No, you-
Well, I mean that's tough. That's tough. What you just said. So
I definitely can't retweet it now. We're trashing a cancer kid.
I mean, I'm pontificating on what could and couldn't be, but God bless the man, and I hope he gets all the merch he wants. And
What if he's tall, Mike? Then he could be a tall man.
What if he wants to wear all the merch at one time? So he wants to just put it all.
Yeah, what if he has Chris for a large? He has Dice for a small.
We can
need
make
to
him a
layer.
comedy quilt. There we go.
I'll send him something. I'll send him a couple.
If you're listening,
things.
I don't
If
know.
he's
I don't even know who
actually a
you
fan
are.
of this
God bless
stuff.
you.
If you're out there.
Sal, you're such a nice guy.
It's Catholic guilt.
Really,
It's great.
but there's no. Listen, this is genuine. If this was anybody else, they'd be like, "Go fuck yourself." But he's
To
literally
this person
guy.
is dying. Someone would
No,
do that.
to you.
I don't know if I'd say go
to
fuck
me,
yourself.
someone would say go fuck yourself to me.
No, because you're just a nice guy. You're really a sweet guy.
Thanks.
It's not you being an ass kissing, celebrity. You know what I mean? Like, because you're on fucking TV and you're just a sweet guy. It's shocking.
It's different.
You, it's shocking. I figured you'd be on my side, be like, go fuck yourself. But apparently,
I know. Yeah,
you
I have the Catholic guilt bad.
something
Oh,
wrong with you.
jeez, we all do.
Yeah, you too.
I went
That's
to Catholic
shocking
school
too.
my whole life, dude.
I thought you'd tell me fucking. I knew you'd be on the side.
I'm on that one side.
You're on nobody's
No,
side.
millennials on
Would
no
you
one's
give
side.
him, Gabby? What should I do?
I need to see the email. But
That's
I'm
why-
also a skeptic Jew too, where I'm like, all right.
What do you mean, Jew?
I'm also a Jew. So I'm like, okay. In my mind, you're reselling the shirts.
Well,
That's where my mind goes.
this is why.
I'm a Jew from the Jersey Shore, so it's different. I'm a bad person.
Gross.
Yeah, she's woke, vegan, but she also has a little dirt in her from her father
Little
and mother.
garbage.
Little garbage, a little Jersey garbage in her.
Like that.
Yeah. That's why I ask her opinion on a lot of stuff. I go to
Okay.
her because she keeps me relevant with the young punks of today, but she also has
Still has an
just
edgy filth.
fucking slime from the 80s in her too.
She's got those purple onions in her from the 80s. That's slimy.
I can't ask Mike. He'll be just like, fuck him. He's got cancer. Let him die. I'm fucking dying here in New York. Send me merch, you fat fuck. I'll sell it.
You know, it's not dying though.
What?
Laughable.com. So
Yeah.
now it's
Whoa.
both on Android and iPhone.
Yeah, it's laughable.com. You know about Laughable. I have it in my car. My new
Okay.
Ford Ranger that is back.
Whoa.
19.
back.
They stopped making it in 2011 here in the U.S. and they just brought it back in 2019. The Ford Ranger. I got
I
the
can't picture
Lariat edition, which is the top of the line, and I had it for 4 days, and I smashed it into a pole at Magoobies in the parking lot. You were just there.
At whose Goopies?
Magoobies.
At my Goopies. My Goopies. My
No,
Goopies.
my
no, not
God,
Goopies.
They
that's
call it
what
that in
happened.
Baltimore too now. My Goopies.
If you don't call it the Goopies next time, you're in the shower and your fiance says, "What are you doing?" I'm washing my Goopies.
I call it my Goopies. I'll think of
Goopies.
you. I'll let you know next time I see you how it unfolded. You smashed a brand new car 4 days old?
Buddy, 4 days old. I
How?
smashed.
Hell.
Hell. I'm gonna tell you.
Thank you. Tell me.
Listen to me.
Hey, I'm thinking of that parking lot. So I was just there
Your
last night.
With that accent, your name fits. Hell.
Shut your mouth.
If you don't tell you, if I wasn't married, I'd fucking fall in love with you. What a power couple we'd be. You know what a fucking we'd fucking Bonnie and fucking Rich go fuck yourselves. We'd fight them.
Have you had many men fall in love with you over the years, and you have to turn them away? Because I know what he's saying.
Terrifying. Do not.
No, I don't mean it. I didn't mean a joke. I don't mean a joke at all. I'm saying you have a thing about you.
She went no. Literally no.
No, I know because I know what you mean. I know what he means.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no one.
You're like
You have a way. Eleanor, you have a way.
Oh, thank you.
I
Take this whole room on. I'm sorry. Bob.
I love you, Bubba. You don't have to be sorry.
Wait. So tell me how you.
I broke my ribs on Monday, snow tubing, and then I drove.
Oh, right.
I drove up there to Goopies, and it was so embarrassing too. I'm going to tell you. I was driving out, empty parking lot, and there was a bachelor party that was at the show, and I drove by them, rolled my window down, trying to. And they were like, "Hey man, thanks so much." But as he's getting mad, I started busting by, hey, blah blah blah, getting some extra laughs that just a shit.
Did you crash in front of them?
Hang on, let me tell you this. So as I pull away, all right guys, take care, and I roll out, and I roll out.
Makes me so happy.
As I'm rolling out, there's a car coming this way. I look that way, and then fucking, and all I hear is this. He hit the car. They start laughing.
Oh shit, that's embarrassing.
And I'm sitting there like this in shock because my car is fuck. I didn't even see it. I knew. And you see it laughing. These guys are cracking up. It's the fucking greatest thing they ever saw. Literally, the guy who just fucking they paid to see smashed into a pole. Brand new truck. I sat in my car. I think it was the groom came over. He was like, "Dude, are you all right?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then another fan came over. He had a truck. He goes, "Yo, man." He goes, "How bad is it?" He goes, "Dude, it's bad, man."
Can I tell you what that reminds me of? Oh, finish, please.
So then the owner of the club comes out. Fucking Andrew. He comes out. He's like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "Bobby." He goes, "Why don't you get out of the car?" I go, no. I go, "Just leave me." I made everybody walk away, and I sat in the car in shock for an hour by myself as these people left. And then I just remember the bachelor party leaving and just looking at me, and they were trying to look for.
They're taking pictures.
Oh, dude, there's video somewhere. I don't know where it is. If you're out there, please.
That's embarrassing.
I just sat there by myself. And then an hour went by, and Andrew came back out. "Bobby, you got to get out of the car." And he goes, "Just back it up and leave it here." And I just didn't. You don't know what to do. I'm like, "What do I do?" He's like, because I never. I was just like, I backed it up, and I remember I could only do this because the wheel was stuck, so I could do circles. So I had to back it up in this spot, and I had to get out the passenger.
Where did you get it towed to? You had to fix it in Baltimore?
It was in Baltimore for 3 months, and I have to. Bob Davison Ford, the people over there, fucking. I got to tell you, I love them because the guy calls me up like the first week. He's like, "Listen, they haven't made this car since 2011. There's no parts for this."
Oh
when I called Ford, they were like, "This is the first one that's crashed." So tell this guy congratulations.
Holy shit.
Because this is the first car we got. So it took months to get the parts for this car.
Wow.
And I just got it back last week. And I fucking love it. But I drive like
What did you do? How fast were you driving?
I drive like an Eleanor now.
No, forget that.
How did you? I don't understand though. How did you crash?
You swerved to avoid?
I'm gonna tell you in this parking lot. This is what Andrew said that fucking annoyed me because you know
Okay.
Andrew. I love Andrew.
Keeps his eyes closed.
I love him. He's definitely on the spectrum.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely. I love him. He's one of my favorite club owners. He's just a fucking
By
good
the way,
person.
Bobby broke his stone so much about how awful the furniture in the dressing room was that he bought all new stuff.
Get out of here.
Hey, check this out. Magoobies used to put you up at the Crown Royal. Now they put you up at the Sheraton in the mall, which is nice restaurant right across the street from the mall. The Crown Royal, whatever the fuck it was.
Why were you driving?
No, Crown
man?
Royal. What was it? What's that? Crown
I
Plaza.
forgot. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they leave the little. I went into bed one night and there was blood on my sheet. Sal,
Can I tell you something?
Dollar
Yeah,
store
I
poncho.
swear on my niece.
Your hands.
I swear
Oh,
on my
okay.
niece.
I thought you were gonna say hands.
I stayed at the Crown, whatever it's called,
Crown Plaza.
One time.
Yeah.
We went to go check in. I walked upstairs. There was blood in the
Yep.
room.
Yep.
There was blood. There was hair. There was grease. There was piss.
Yeah.
We
Please.
walked downstairs,
Yep.
checked out, went to another hotel.
Right. I
One
literally-
time I went into that hotel, there was blood.
Now listen, I want to
What's
say
going on
this.
in there, Murph?
I don't know.
Disgusting.
I don't fucking know.
I'm going to say this now because it's been a lot of time. But I went down. I said, "There's blood." In the lady was like, "Well, what do you want me to do?" I went, "What?" I went downstairs. I go, "There's blood." She goes, "Do you want another room?" I go, "I got this." I called up Andrew. I said, "I'm out of here. This is fucking nuts. I'm checking out of a hotel. I'll pay for it myself. I don't give a fuck." He, of course, called me and said, "Dude, of course I got it.
Please, yeah.
I got it. No problem." The Sheraton went there. It was beautiful. And I told them at the Sheraton, they gave me a great deal. Everybody goes to the Sheraton from now on because of me. Now, in hindsight, when I went back up to the room, I figured out that it wasn't blood. It was rib sauce from the Chinese ribs I got that looked like
from
blood.
you?
Well, I fucked up, but listen.
Well, mine was fucking blood.
Listen, mine was rib sauce. Because when I went back up, I was like,
I had thumbtacks on the floor.
Delicious.
I think this is barbecue. I think this is barbecue rib
Did you
sauce.
taste
It looked just
Yeah,
like
give it a little
blood.
taste.
Nah, but I knew because I was eating ribs in bed. So
I had piss on my toilet,
Oh, that's
pubes. I had
terrible,
thumbtacks, and on the
It's a
coffee
shithole.
table, it was all greasy,
It's
and
a
there was
shithole.
blood on it.
It's
And
a
that's it.
shithole.
I took pictures.
And now, so when I crash my thing, right?
Thumbtacks.
So when I go into the Magoobies, I'm sitting there, I go, you got fucking headliners coming here. This couch is disgusting. The arms are fucking have dirt on them from people not washing their hands. Do you know how many people have to touch something for it to get dirty just from regular dirt hands? Thousands. I go, the table is disgusting. There's nothing on the wall. I go, it costs, you know how much furniture costs? It costs $100 for a couch, a nice couch. Maybe $50 for chairs. Maybe fucking $20 for a coffee table. He was like, "You're right." No, that's why I love it. You're right. And now he fucking made the green room nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful.
nice.
And then Dice tore him an asshole for it not having a bathroom in it. So
It's
now he's out $50,000.
He put a bathroom in it?
Italian marble.
So he comes up to me. I'm in the parking lot. I'm in my car. And he goes, "You hit the pole." Yeah. Everybody hits this. I go, "It's a thing?" I go, "Paint it yellow."
Holy shit.
Light it up, you fuck. Because it's a cement pole and it's a black pole. It's a cement holder, right? And that holds the pole, and it's a black pole. So, and there's a tree line in the background. So when you're driving to it, it fades into the back.
Yeah.
So if you look on
See,
it,
we didn't drive. We were driven.
I think take the word "we" out,
Excuse me.
please.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But yeah, I can't even imagine. But just how embarrassing.
To hear I heard the first laugh.
you did
To
it
hear-
late,
listen to me.
fine.
Smash, and then he hit the fucking pole.
Do you know what
It's
this reminded me? There's a scene you could probably pull it up on YouTube. From Pee Wee's Big Adventure. There's this one scene. It makes me cry since I'm a kid. He's in a biker bar. You know when he's tequila, they were going to beat him up, and then he becomes friend. He wins them over, and he's leaving the biker bar, and he's got like a leather jacket on. Now they accepted him as one of their own, and he's giving them, hugging them, and he's like, "All right, it's time for me to hit the old road, guys." And he gets on the bike and he revs it, and they're like, "Yeah!" They cheer him on. He drives away, and in the same frame he crashes.
Yeah, that was me, dude. You understand? I was killing in the parking lot,
That's what makes it so
That's what
sweet.
makes it so.
murdering with this fucking bachelor party. Yeah, this was it. This is exactly what.
There's Bobby.
Right through the side.
He said, dudes.
This is the best.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Yep, that's exactly. That's it. That's exactly what happened. Dude, that's exactly. So fucking funny. Ah, fuck me, dude.
So silly.
I went from the best. I remember getting my car on Sunday and knowing that we were going to the mountains on Monday. I remember pulling into the mountains with my truck, the snow on the ground. I remember, like, I have my pickup truck. I've always wanted a fucking pickup truck. And I remember pulling into the thing and checking in with my truck, and we had all stuff in the back, and I was like, man, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
And then it just one little ride down a fucking on a tube, and I just fucking went in the hospital, ribs broke.
I saw that footage.
4 days later, my car's gone. I'm driving in a fucking Hyundai, broken ribs, going to some shit gig. Just fuck, I can't even stand on stage for an hour because I'm like, I mean, literally, my life went from I did it to fucking you should die. Just asking people for merch. I'm gonna get you some stuff. Laugh. You know I'm a piece of shit. Relax. Eleanor,
yes.
Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I'm so, we did the podcast tonight for you.
I love that.
We do
Thank
it on
you.
Tuesday.
He doesn't usually do Mondays.
Nah, because you're one of my favorite people. I really, I meet people in the business. I love genuine people. I love people I know from the get-go. It doesn't matter what the fuck, how big you become, how small you are. Whatever the fuck it is, you're just a genuine person. And you're hilarious. On the cruise, you were killing it. Killing it. Funny. Your
So
sister's
much
the
fun.
balls, too.
My sister Karen, she's crazy.
Yep.
She had a blast. She
Yeah.
loved
I was
it.
so happy to have you guys.
Oh, these two on the fucking cruise were killing me.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just fucking.
You guys had fun. You
Yeah.
joined all the
Cackling.
extra activities. You were
Yep.
out there dancing, sing everything. It was great to have you as part of it.
Thank you.
My favorite part of the whole time.
I don't know.
The last night, because
yes.
I love doing my own little thing. I just kind of, I go here and there, and go smoke
You
a
have fun
cigar.
though, I hope.
Dude. I can't tell you how much fun I had on the fucking. I mean, just going from little pockets of, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There was cliques, but the cliques all hung with cliques. Like,
Yeah.
we all did stuff together.
Yeah. It
Like
still
you
came
had you and
together
your
at one
sister,
point, yeah.
but we came together. Me and Verzi, but then it was Nate,
Mateo.
and Mateo, and
Yeah.
Jessica.
it was
So
great.
great.
Jessica, right? It was fucking great. But one of my favorite things was when the last night you had the big thing. I mean, just crazy. It really impressed me. I was telling my wife about it that you guys you try so hard with your fans.
Oh,
You don't. It's like there's no. You give 110 fucking %. Every second you're in front of those people, you're fucking giving them every ounce of energy you have.
Thanks.
And there's no it's you and them. It feels like it's you. You know what I mean? Like you guys made it. You did it. You fucking got them on the show. Blah blah blah. And you're on this cruise, and you're still out there in front of all of them, fucking giving them everything you have. And that's why you got good fans, solid fans.
Yeah, right
but
on.
one of my favorite things, at the end of the night, at that big concert out in front, you guys were out there, and Joe DeRosa drunk, and he went out on the stage, and he spilt a little booze, because, Joe is trying to be fucking Dean Martin all the time. Like, hey. And he spilt it, and he got yelled at. You can't get off the stage.
That was in his own head, though. He was drunk.
No, the guy was kidding. What's his name was joking.
Yeah.
But Joe came over. He goes, "What the?" Joe, he's obsessive. He's like, "Did I fuck up? Did I?" For the next hour, we're all like talking Joe off a ledge. Joe, you're fine. You just spilt a little. He's like, I was just having a good time, Joe. And then 10 minutes of quiet. What the fuck should I even be here? What the fuck? I'm out of the business. I shouldn't even be in this business. I'm going to open up a sandwich shop. I love my dog. It was
spiraling.
Him spiraling out of fucking.
So
I mean, the
funny.
last night, the final hours, Joe's spiraling out of the business in front of thousands. Just fucking the best to me.
You would see him walk over to people, they'd be like, oh, shit, like trying to get away from him because he's
I
going
don't
to bring
want
him
part of
down.
this.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was so great.
so fucking funny, man. That cruise had. I remember Versy's on stage, and all of a sudden we hit a big wave, and all the shows are in the front of the boat. You just hear thwank. The ship goes boom. He goes, "What the fuck?" When you
guys felt that, right?
No, he goes, "You felt that? What are you fat fucks just fall off the Lido deck?" He got a huge laugh, but then he kept going, "You fat fucks at the fucking buffet," and they're like, "All right, listen, relax, though." The fucking, you guys never seen him eating fucking so much mud. You're fucking eating pizza on top of macaroni. What the fuck? Versy is the fucking best.
You crushed
Yes.
that show.
Oh, it was a good show, yeah.
Holy dude, that was one of the biggest crushes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm not even. You
That
you
was
walked
fun.
off on cloud nine. That was people
was a good
were on the
crowd.
floor crying.
Yeah, that
was insane.
That was
the
my
only person.
audience.
I mean, I'd say the only. Was that?
That was my audience. There's a bunch of
Jay went
chubbies.
up after you, and Jay's the only person I know. God bless him. He did amazing.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't.
I mean, not
I
as
wouldn't.
good.
Have, I
he
wouldn't
was-
have wanted
he
to
didn't-
follow that.
He was fucking.
Jay's like the only person I know that can get up at that kind of a
Handle it,
crush.
I mean.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jay.
nothing against anyone. I'm just
No,
sorry,
but to
I'm just saying
handle it,
Jay is
yeah.
so skilled.
Yeah, whatever. But go back to me. I mean, I really.
No, Bobby, that was we were in a
dying.
semicircle side stage,
Yeah.
just crying on side stage. That was
was fun.
unbelievable.
It was fun, and it was. I remember one of the fucking greatest things I've seen in my life is 3 really big girls getting off the elevator with it was mac and cheese, a plate of mac and cheese with 3 slices of pizza on top of the mac and cheese. But here's the fucking kicker: it was 3 a.m, and I was like, "This is the place for me." Like this is.
People drink and they go get they do that shit.
I
would do it.
just wanted to go. I just wanted to follow these
Absolutely.
girls back to their room and just be like, "Hey guys, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing right now? Let's fucking just fucking do this. So let's fucking dirty up some towels." Yeah, I did it on the cruise, Sal.
No.
Right on the cruise. Yeah,
Oh,
Terrible.
yeah, on my balcony by myself with socks on
Swear to God,
into the ocean.
that's not true.
Dude, like a
That
dolphin.
part's not true.
Like a dolphin.
That part's not
Dude, into the ocean. I stood on a
No.
chair. And
high arc?
fucking-
I know
yeah.
you wouldn't do that.
Buddy,
That's too dangerous. God forbid.
What kind of chair?
God forbid.
God forbid. It's just sin and a shame what you
dangerous.
do.
Could you imagine if I died trying to just have a jerk off story on the fucking dude? I was jerking, I just flop off. What if you're with somebody doing a jerk off on the balcony? Do it, and then you see your friend fall, and you're gonna explain to everybody. Look, you want
No pants on, erection just tumbling down the way.
Dude, what do you got going on?
Wednesday. This coming up Wednesday. 40th birthday, headlining downstairs.
Are you 40?
Yeah, I'm turning 40 on Wednesday.
You're headlining where?
Downstairs at the Fat Black. And then we'll be hanging out after, so come by.
That's great, dude. Who do you get on the show?
Donnelly, Jessica Kierson,
Oof,
Yeah.
Mikey Somerville, and Greg Stone.
that's a big show.
Yeah, it should be fun.
That's a great show, man. Good
Thank
for you, man.
Yeah,
And
thanks
then
for having me. It was
Happy
great.
birthday, dude.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And we'll see you again. We'll have you back on.
Yeah, man,
whatever-
this is great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely, dude. Fucking love you, dude. When I
Love
used to
you.
do Nick's show,
Oh, it's the best.
him yelling at you, Nick DiPaolo yelling at him because
My favorite.
he'd talk to him and then he'd be like, and Nick will talk to him and then he'll answer him and then Nick will be like, yeah, what the fuck's wrong with them? He'd be like, well, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself. This is my show.
It
know what
didn't
I mean?
sound rhetorical. You know, like,
It's my favorite. He still does it to the people that do the
yeah,
show.
I'm sure. The poor kids.
Oh my god! It's the fucking. I mean,
I love
either
him.
you love it or hate it. I love it. Because he used to do that. When I was coming up,
Yeah.
Nick was one of the guys at the table, and I'd come out and he'd be like, "Well, shut the fuck up. You got nothing to say."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Dude, fuck you. Let's do this. Let's fight." I miss the days where you could fight.
Isn't that
You know,
great?
just
the
take
good
just-
old days.
Yeah, just take a hot beating from somebody, and then
Yeah.
you just know better when you walk in. Just
Yeah.
a nice beta male. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Can I sit down? Yeah, go ahead, sit down, you little fucking queen.
I remember Nick was living in L.A. and I was a waitress at the Comedy Store in the early 90s.
Yeah.
And I was subbing for our talent coordinator, was a little bit of an alcoholic. So I was subbing, answering phones.
Hang
and
on
Nick,
1 second. I just got to make sure.
This is going to be so rude.
I got to time this because if he's not out in a couple minutes, he's dead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Anyway, you got to see him come and make sure he's breathing. We'll
See
knock once in a while.
A sweating Mexican in an AC room.
We hear him snoring. We got it.
If
He's
you
good.
request merch through the door, we'll know.
Bring me a hoodie.
He's emailing all of us right now. He's just trying to get clothes for the winter. Go ahead.
And what was I saying?
Fuck,
it's
you
so
were
rude.
the DePaulo.
90s
DePaulo
I'm sorry. It's my
Drunk
anger
talent
coming out.
coordinator.
So
I love
I
you.
was answering phones and taking avails, and I noticed that Nick DePaulo didn't call in. So, and he was my favorite to watch. So I called him and I was like, hey, it was Monday, Comedy Store avails. And I go, hey, you didn't call in, you didn't call any avails in this week. And he went, yeah, because I don't fucking got any. And he hung up on me, had no idea who I was.
Really? Wow.
I'm like, I was just calling from the Comedy Store. I'm like,
What a
hey, do you have any
fucking-
avails?
Yeah. That
The
sounds
greatest.
right.
That's
You don't-
exactly
you
right.
didn't call in. He goes, because I don't fucking got any. And you just, I was like, dude, it's 10 a.m. Chill.
How did you? I mean, like you and Dice right now. I mean, the things you guys
We're
are
not getting back together. Stop it.
of
right.
course you're not. But you guys on the road together.
Mhm.
There's something about your. I don't understand why that is not a. You two.
We've tried it.
Reality
We've done
show.
it. Yeah.
I don't understand it because Dice. Look at man. Dice is funny on stage. I saw his last hour. I remember back then it was fucking great because it was jokes.
Oh, it's so different now.
He does.
It's so different. It's so good
He's
now.
fucking
It's
funny,
insane.
man. I remember he did one, but he goes, "Hey, I had a chick. I kicked her legs apart in the alley, and he did something fucking crazy. I forget. I'm gonna ruin the bit, but it was we were all dying. I remember Rogan was like, "We're going to see Dice." I was like, "I'm not going." Back to that story, and I had this show that I was so worried about that I didn't want to lose my voice back then.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, "I don't want to go," and Rogan was like, "Come on, you gotta go. It's Dice."
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I don't have, and I was like, I was all mad that they were forcing me to go, like him and Norton. And then I went and I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. The fact that I saw Dice at the Riv,
And that old
what
school.
the fuck was I thinking? I'm so glad Rogan was like, dude, you have to go to this. We're hanging out. We're going to see Dice. Fucking 30 seconds into his set, he kicked the guy out. Literally. Guy went up, boom, boom, and he said something to him. The guy went, oh, and he goes, get the fuck out. Goodbye. Boom. And this guy was like, what? We were like, what the fuck? He just booted him for being a dickhead. Out of the gate. Out of the fucking Riv. And they grabbed him and took him out. Because the Riv don't fuck around. And he went on, he did his hour that they filmed, and I was like, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
We were dying. I came out and got the shirt, and I was like, I almost missed this because of whatever horse shit I have in my head, whatever hang-ups I have about, I almost didn't go and see this thing. And now it's like you guys, I watch you guys, I was watching your Instagram, and then I saw you guys together, and I was like, I'm addicted to it. Him yelling at her, but her going, go fuck yourself. She was on the treadmill or doing something. She's like,
He said he was going to throw me out a window. I said, go ahead. Throw me out. Go ahead. Let me see you throw me out the window. and he literally stops there. All right. And he walks away.
I would watch
South
it
Philly.
every fucking week. I don't know why it's not a reality show. We have enough with Alaskans.
What?
Every fucking show's about a fucking people
Fishing
on the
out of a hole in the
people
ice?
on the
Ice roads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alaskans
Oh, okay.
in the woods. Alaskans, the last Alaskan. It's like fuck. All right, I get it. I like Alaska. I'll watch a couple of the shows, but I'm done. I'd rather watch you and Dice fucking
hysterical.
travel. You guys should fucking someone
We're
should pick
doing
that
it.
up.
We're working
Move to
on
Alaska. That's how you
We're
get
going to
it.
move to Alaska and get a show.
I'm so glad you're in my life, and I'm glad
I love
you came
you.
on the
Thank
show.
you
I love
so
you
much
too,
for
Mama.
having me.
And Sal, of course, you got.
The angel.
You know what, man? I'm so happy because the success you have it's not even you can't. I didn't even understand it till I went on that cruise. I was like, wow. I remember I saw it at the Comic-Con when they were like there was a line down like the whole street.
That's so funny.
And I was like, what's this for? And I remember the guy looking at me like I was dumb. He goes, dude, this is for the fucking jokers, like fucking. I was like, what?
Who's the guy? Oh, the guy that worked there or something?
No, it was one of your fans in the line.
Oh, okay.
Because I was there for
He
the.
got beat up by one of your fans.
I was there for sex and drugs, and I thought I was, the shit. But then I walk out, there's a fucking line 7 blocks long. You have your own storefront. I go, what's this for? I thought it was to meet Ryan Reynolds or something. It was to meet you shadrools from fucking Staten Island, right? It was crazy. But then the boat was nuts. That's when I was like, this is fucking great. But you treat your fans so awesome, and you're one of the sweetest guys. And are you the only one that do stand-up on the team?
Yes.
Really?
That's it, right?
Yeah, they don't have any interest in it. To be fair, I always wanted to do it. They never wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I do it.
I tell you, you watch the old. I started watching when I started meeting you. When I started talking to you, we became friends. I started watching the old videos on YouTube. I don't know what
Stanhope used to talk about it.
Oh, I love Stanhope. I got to call him back. Call me today.
What was the one where I sent you that I laughed? I fucked
I can't believe you watched those. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're worried about
I
fucking
fucked
me
your
jizzing in the
son.
towel. You can't retweet it. I can't retweet that yet. It's the funniest clip, the tenderloins, when he
I'm so surprised you are. That's right.
He built the time machine, right? And he went back and fucked Sal's, right? He went to the future and fucked
my daughter.
Fucked your daughter. And he came back. He's like, I fucked your daughter. And then, is that the one?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it? Please play this.
Really?
It's one of the funniest.
Like 7 minutes.
Just play the end where he comes back. So Sal goes into the fucking time machine and he comes back. Go to the end.
I go to get back at him because he went into we're roommates and I ate his Chinese food and out of the fridge. And so he built a time machine, went to the future, fucked my daughter, came back, said, you ate my Chinese food. I went to the future, fuck your daughter, we're even. And I was like, no. And I ran to the time machine before he can get me. I went to the future, but he only has a son.
Go back.
In the future, so I fuck his son.
Go back.
To get revenge.
Where is it? Where is it? Is this it?
Yeah,
This
it's a
isn't
little
it.
bit
Before. Keep
what
going.
do you
keep
want
going.
when I tell him I fuck?
Yeah. No, back. Is this it?
Yeah, you gotta go back.
Go back. Go back. Go.
Really? This is so weird.
Go back. Go back more.
Please go
back. Go back. Where is it? No, go back. Go back. Go back. Okay, go back. Okay, listen. Okay, so he's pissed that he fucked his daughter. This is hilarious to me. Watch this. I fucking watched this 900 times. It's Tostitos. I don't even know what the fuck. Look at Sal. And he runs into the time machine, which is just a room with a red light in it.
And he can't open it.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up.
This is so stupid.
Turn it up. It's just a flashlight going up and down the door.
Now there's smoke.
2008. Look at this. This is the best.
What's up, guys?
Turn it up.
What you doing?
Video games?
You don't seem nervous that I took a little tripsy.
Why would I be nervous, Sal? I've already been to the future. And unlike you, I don't have a daughter.
You're right. You don't have a daughter. But you do have a son. And I fucked your son. Yeah! I fucked your son! Woo! Ring a bell? Craig Murray? Boom! Fucked him! How about that? You thought you had me because you didn't have a daughter. No, I went into the future and I fucking fucked your son. I fucked your son and he fucked me back. I went to his 21st birthday. I said, excuse me, is Craig Murray around?
Got it.
I saw him.
No, got it. Sorry. Listen to me. I fucked your son and he fucked me back. I sang that song for a month. I'm on the plane. I'm just humming it. I'm like, bum, 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 I fucked me back.
So embarrassing.
Dude, I fuck you. You turned. This is why it makes me laugh. You turned Cajun. And then you slapped the bottom of your shoe. I don't know how physically, whatever you did, you went whack. I fucked your son. I fucked your son and it fucked me back. And you were bopping. Oh, Sal. God damn it, that makes me laugh. Ah, shit.
I love that.
Embarrassing.
Oh,
No, it ain't.
So good.
Sal, so what do you got, man? You got sold out. I mean, do you need to promote?
Sure.
So gentle.
This is all you guys, or this
Sal,
is just you doing
so this
stand-up?
is me solo.
Okay, check
Oh,
this
this is
out.
amazing.
Why don't we take
That's great.
your gigs are sold out? So I want you to take.
I'll tell you one in particular because Nashville just went on sale, and KC and Alabama, and and the Wilbur in Boston. That's a big one. So I want to.
Nice.
I want
That's
to
a great one.
right,
yeah, that's up. So
let's take all the other gigs down that are sold out. We'll replace them with my gigs. We'll put them on your website. So we'll sell those out. And I'll just come out. I'll just grow some shit. I'll try to lose a lot of weight, and I'll wear a wig and I'll come out. Anyways, dude, so good to have you on. I'm glad you.
Thank you. I always have such a blast on the show.
Dude, you're the best.
Yeah.
You guys, this is a great
Thank
show. I
you.
was so excited for this show. What do you got?
What do you got?
Oh, what do I got? Yeah, tell me. Do I have anything? I got the fact book. Oh, Pussycat. Is that all? Where am I?
You're gonna be at McGuire's and Governor's.
Nice.
29th.
Yeah.
You're gonna have Skankfest before that.
I just
doing a
booked
live.
Skankfest, and I just booked. I don't know. I can't announce it yet. I don't know if I can. I can't announce it. I got two big things I'm announcing. Hopefully next week. One is something. One's a tour. I got two big things I can announce. I can't announce it.
Good.
It's gonna be awesome though. It's something that I created a long time ago that I wanted to be somewhere and to become something, and it died, and then it came back, and then it died again, and now it's actually come to fruition, and it's everything I've wanted to be, and it's fucking awesome, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to announce it. So it's coming out probably next week.
Great.
But
Pet
until then, go. What's that?
We Pet Cemetery it. I like it.
It's gonna. I'm really. I like I've done all these things. I like making shit and coming up with these shows, and I came up with a good show, and now it's finally gonna come to fruition.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna be in Windsor, Ontario, and Muskegon. What is it? Muskegon, Michigan. Muskegon. Yeah.
The Goopies.
And then that's it. Go to robertkellylive.com. Gab, what do you got besides blonde hair?
That's true. I have a monthly show in Brooklyn called Jiggy With It at the Way Station, first Wednesday of every month. And I have a new podcast out called Unabashed Podcast.
I seen you stupid ads for it. I like it.
They're fun, right?
I do. You dummies in a tub.
Yeah.
And you fold shit over. Who is that
We're
with
in
you?
a pink tub. Me and
Who
my
is
friend.
that?
My friend Zach. He's a comic. Zach Senior.
I like it. I
Yeah.
kind of like it. It's annoyingly over the top.
Thank you.
What do you got besides fucking silly lips?
Whoa, thank you. I got my own podcast called A Little Time. I host it with my friend Diego, and a couple people have hit us up and said they listen to it from here. So thank you.
Good, check it out. I love.
Yeah,
It's
it's really
what
nice.
I love.
That's
If you
great.
guys, that's the only. I want you guys to just support everybody on the show, especially the people that help me put this show together. Support what they do. If they're doing comedy somewhere, make sure you go and see them and support them. What do you got, Mikey?
I'll be at Laugh Out Loud San Antonio the last week of this month.
I almost said something terrible to you. I'm so glad I didn't say it. I almost said, what do you got besides diabetes? I'm going to get him a hoodie.
That's Mexican
I'm going to get him a hoodie.
Get him a hoodie.
Eleanor, I'm going to get him a hoodie.
I'm so proud of you.
It's going to be my old one from 2017, but I'm going to give you one.
And you can listen to me and Zach on his train as well.
Yes. And Chrissy's over on the couch. Very funny guys who are on my show a bunch of times. We're going to get you on one of the Wednesday shows again.
Oh, thank you, man.
Surprisingly funny.
Thank you.
I didn't think it was really funny.
Not That Cheney. And then make sure to go to remembertobehappy.com to grab Bobby's merch.
Yep.
And I got a podcast, men's fashion podcast, sub podcast. You can find that.
Yeah, we got all these shirts up there right now. You got the YKWD logo on a hoodie and a shirt. You got the Dude Buddha. I think we changed it to with the glasses too, and then we got the We Are the Dudes. I have the Buddha shirt. A lot of people want that. We have Aardvark. What's that other one on the right there?
That's mine.
Oh, okay. Well, don't get that
Skip.
one. But get the Skip. Yeah, get that away from mine.
Sorry, buddy.
Are they all made to order, Bobby? Do you have any here that I can buy?
No, we don't. These are all
Made to
on demand, right? What is it called?
Direct to
Direct to
Made to
garment.
order.
So if you order one, she's making it tomorrow and shipping it out. And that's Becky, who's also on this show once in a while. A sweetheart. Unless you get her around fire and alcohol and weed, then she fucking wants to kill
She
everybody.
had fun at comedy camp.
She was at comedy camp, but she's with Ari.
Shafir.
Shafir wants to push everybody to their limits.
Oh, yeah.
I just want
Full
to enjoy
pyro.
a fire, and I'm 48. I just want to sit by a fire and smoke a cigar and and laugh.
Right.
But Ari literally is egging her on to just keep throwing logs into the fire. Of
course.
And she's whipping them in so they're smashing. Spark
always
dust
been a
is going everywhere.
firebug.
Yeah, he's a firebug. And then she wants to put a
gross.
whole bundle of logs in. And I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And then Ari just grabs it and throws it in. She's like, I love it.
He used to set fires in the phone room at the Comedy Store, that little shit. Ari.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I was right.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
It's got a
That's kind of
problem.
a larger problem.
It's got a
Yeah,
problem. Bobby, am I allowed to promote my dates?
Yeah, we're going to you last.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to you last, Eleanor. Shit, I forgot Eleanor. This is the worst part about the
Let's see
internet.
which-
Back in the day when you did that, nobody would say anything, but now everybody's thinking, he forgot her. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. He forgot her. He's a fucking old fuck. What do you got?
Yeah, but those are with Andrews. Don't promote those.
Why
I'm
not?
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You're murdering in
I
front of
love
him.
It. I do, and I love it working with
Is
him.
it hard?
I do.
Is it hard to work his
No,
crowds?
his crowds are phenomenal,
The
and
best.
they get rowdy. Like
Right.
Thursday night at Magoobies, we were late.
Yeah.
So it was like a half hour of extra drinking for them, and you can't give them that.
No.
So that was a tough night, but you know, you get through it. But his crowds are phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I'm doing the Comedy Club in Kansas City, July 5th. That
That's
one.
nice.
That's it. July 5th, 6th, and 7th. That's a great weekend headline. Isn't it 4th of July? Very exciting.
Yeah, it's a
gonna
great
be,
weekend. It's gonna be packed.
It's
People
gonna be
come.
packed.
Yeah, people love going inside on 4th of July. Hey, instead of going
Guys,
outside
put the
of
fireworks down. Come on in. Watch this.
hey, look, guys, put that fire out. Get those hot dogs and hamburgers off that grill. We're gonna go inside to this.
I got an
fucking-
M80 in my ass. Come watch me.
Fuck, I don't work all. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
work
and then
July.
Edmonton, the comic strip. I'm
Oh,
very
there you go.
excited about that. It's my first time there.
Bring merch.
I don't have any.
We'll bring some. Andrews
Why do you
and
think that
sell it.
kid's not emailing me? he knows who to go to. Oh, and listen to the Comedy Store podcast. I co-host that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well,
Me and
time
Rick
I'm-
Ingram.
Next time I'm in town, have me on.
Would love to have you on.
I just did the Liars Club. That
How
was
was
fun.
that?
It was-
Great, right?
they
With
were great.
Jessica
Yeah,
and
they were
Felicia?
fun. Both of them were fun. Yeah. And what's the kid? Who's the kid with the hair?
Oh shit, I forgot his name.
Nice talking to you.
Andrew.
I,
oh boy.
No.
Is it Andrew? I can't think.
I know it. Walking. Yeah.
Jeremiah.
Antoine. No.
No. We both went there.
Fuck me. He's gonna be mad at me now.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, Zach. Well, this has been a great podcast. You guys make sure. What else am I forgetting that I'm going to be like I forgot? And you're going to be like,
Aside from Eleanor, nothing. Go
tried to-
ahead. Move on.
I didn't forget you. I made you laugh.
Forget me.
Yeah, what are you going to do? What else?
Do the ad for Comedy Cellar Vegas.
Who's that? You?
Me, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Were you in the military? Stolen valor.
I've served.
Yeah, and you're not gay. You're stealing valor from gay guys too. You're not gay, right?
No.
Oh fuck.
We have this conversation every
I know,
week.
but we were smashing him. We said yesterday. I said yesterday. He
I
looks
wore
like
the wrong shirt.
I go. He looks like if Freddie Mercury lived from AIDS. That's what he looked like right now.
I had a mustache yesterday.
Not anymore.
Not today.
Not today.
He gave you the old Magoobies furniture treatment with that mustache.
It was a real one-day
All right.
experiment.
Zach, what do you got, baby?
Zach, the new guy.
Patreon. We didn't do Patreon. You fucking cocksucker, Michael.
Sorry.
All right, I'm blaming you. but it's my- Is your dog
Patreon.com/Robert Kelly.
Yes.
You get all these extras, $5, $10.
When are we going to have the new Live from the Shed up there?
We got to film it.
We filmed it.
No.
We're not doing.
We had a whole conversation.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, it's
I forget.
I know.
Okay. Anyways, we're going to do another one.
Yeah.
You got to do one.
What's that?
The
Oh,
Live
that'd
from
be
the
so
Shed.
Fun.
Oh, sure. I would love to.
All right, good.
Yeah.
We'll have you in there. I don't do any jerking off in the shed. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank
I
God.
don't believe you, but it's okay.
I've never. Sal, look at me. I've never jerked off in my shed.
Okay. Is that the cigar
I believe-
area?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
it's not an
okay.
area.
You've never
It's-
jerked off in your shed?
I did it one time, but I don't want to tell him.
Immediately out the window. You know what one is? It's like a
can't lie to
roach.
me.
That means
You
he's
can't
done it
lie to
millions of times.
Yes. That's right.
Zach, what do you got, baby?
Zach, the new guy, still.
You guys are the best fans ever. Thanks for listening. Another. You know what, dude? See you next week. What's up, dude? Here's the deal. If you're watching this video and you like it, even if you don't like it, hit subscribe. subscribe. Click the button. Do a little work. Subscribe. Become a member of the channel. And also check out all the other videos we have on this channel. Thanks for checking us out.
You know what, dude? Hit the button, dude. You gotta hit the button, become a member, so I can have more people than...
I know. Just hit the button. Fuck off.